is just simply for those that missed what happened throughout the week. I don't want to waste nobody's time. Okay. Now, with that being said, it's been some messy shit that done went on. Who is this up? Okay, I take that was a mistake. No problem. But yeah, welcome in. Oh, just got off work. Okay, so boom, perfect timing then. All right. And so here we go. So here's the thing. Some shit went down in Realist Live. I'm not sure if y'all know who that is. But hey, Diane, good to see you. Realist, she had a live and it got messy as fuck over there. Respectfully, let me just give y'all the rundown so we can get straight to the point. All right, so boom. So Realist, she was going take some John named Pookie to court over at Nitra spot because apparently they were saying that Pookie was on the back end asking for help, but she really don't need it. So fast forward, they went through with the case, but then the case didn't go too good. The case ended up getting dismissed, and it was a whole blow up. Why was there a blow up? I got you. So here was the problem. A blow up happened because it's being alleged that AJ and Realist had a conversation behind the scenes. So it's being told, what's good, twin, that AJ asked Realist not to pretty much entertain the thought of doing court to protect Pookie's mental health. Understandable. But then Real saying AJ on some bullshit because all of a sudden AJ decided she wanted to be motherfucking Pookie's lawyer. So she like, how the fuck you want to be her lawyer after telling me that you don't even want to discuss the shit, right? Well, let's hear that conversation, shall we? This case is AJ versus Realist.
Towards you. Don't do no weird shit. Like, period. And I'm cool on it. I'm cool on it. And then now all of a sudden I'm doing too much, too fast. Nah, I'm doing just enough. Right enough time. I'm in divine timing with the shit. Fuck is we talking about? Ain't no too much, too fast. Doing just enough.
Thank
right
you, Dev. Thank you, Dev. You're absolutely correct. Someone from this panel.
No, we did
yesterday,
not. Nobody.
Nobody. Yes, you did.
All we did was bring the case
you
to
went
Nitra.
exactly.
All we did was bring the case to Nitra. Bitch, it's not your panel, ho. You know,
this started it yesterday.
It's not your panel.
This started it
You don't need to come over here and run shit, ho. It's not the motherfucking JJ land, bitch. It's not the motherfucking lake house, ho. You got the wrong one, bitch. Like, the fuck is wrong with you? All that loud mouth ass shit. Bitch, the shit, like we said, bitch, the shit ain't start over here, ho. The fuck is you talking about? Nobody went and begged Nitra for shit. Only thing a motherfucker really did was ask Nitra to take on the case. She said motherfucking yes. And then after that shit started changing because motherfucker, we took it to account. Pookie motherfucking mental health. Pookie motherfucking health. Even though Pookie been around here motherfucking on the back end asking bitches for motherfucking cash outs and shit like that. Bitch, your mama, ho. The fuck? Like, girl, dismiss me with all that shit, bitch. Ain't you a freedom fighter or some shit like that? Girl, go freedom fighter over there in the motherfucking abandoned household. The fuck? Bitch. You don't know the whole story, no, but for real. Man, girl, she always doing that shit. Bitch, you like no motherfucking expecting daddy, ho. You ain't motherfucking no motherfucking FBI, bitch. IRS, ho. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit you talk about. Hold on, Nene. Hold on. I'm really trying to explain the fact that at the end of the motherfucking day, we were sitting here laughing about it. We were like, you know what? This shit, because Pookie done played in all of our motherfucking face. We should be on somebody's docket or some shit. You know what? And then as soon as Nitra went live, and then he was like, I'm gonna go over there and ask Nitra if she got space on her docket. That's literally how it happened. It was supposed to be all fun and games until everybody else turned the shit more serious and all that other extra shit. Come on now. All that extra shit, that was not from us. We never went around bashing.
Why would you invite me back up here after you done dropped me, you loser ass, crybaby ass bitch. I was up here talking to motherfucking realist, and here you go trying to jump in the
fucking Sasquatch
and have something to say, you ugly ass
Sasquatch ass
bitch. When they said my motherfucking name, you was just crying and running,
Nobody gives a fuck, bitch, like the shit you talking about, raggedy hoe.
I don't really know, because we're not gonna do this in my shit. I ain't lost my page, and I don't know how long. I'm not gonna lose my motherfucking page. We're not gonna do this in my motherfucking shit. Period. I said what the fuck I said, and I feel like that should just be the motherfucking end of it. I feel like that didn't go, Ladybug. Go. Like, dead ass. Nobody. I told AJ when she was in the queue from the beginning that I did not want to fucking talk. From the beginning. Talking about AJ, let's go. Go. Fuck. Get the fuck. Beat it. Fuck y'all. No, I don't give a fuck. I never asked y'all asses to fucking be here. And the jumpers, y'all stupid. Bitch,
tap the screen, please. Tap the
fuck is
screen,
wrong with
please.
you? Get the fuck out. Fuck is wrong with these dumb bird brain assholes? Y'all are silly. I never asked you dumb hoes to be here, bitch. Nobody asked you to be in that comment section, you dumb bug. You're dumb. You're in here by choice, you fucking idiot. Grow the fuck up. Go where the fuck you want to go without a leader. You're the follower. You're a fan. Bitch, come on now. Y'all asses is lame as fuck. Y'all lame as fuck. Never asked y'all asses to be here from the fucking jump, bitch. I don't give a fuck if it's 5 people in here. Y'all can get the fuck ASAP. But what y'all not gonna do is act weird and lame and fake and phony around me, bitch. Beat it. I don't need no crowd. I don't need no bitch around me that's acting funny. I don't need it. Nor have I ever asked for it, nor do I fucking want it.
And on that note, good evening, everyone. Welcome in. Yes, we are resuming court. We was in a chambers yesterday, so we mixed it up. We're going to do court tonight, okay? So this case, we have AJ versus realist. Grab your heart means, run up the likes. Let's continue to listen, shall we?
Fuck. Don't do no weird ass shit to me, then expect me to want to talk. Didn't expect me to want to argue about it. I'm not arguing about no shit. If I'm standing on some shit, I stick to what I said. The hell? But we was going over that big, and at the end of the day, it started out, yes, we wanted to go to court. We did. Ain't nobody never said we didn't. We thought it would be fun and motherfucking funny. Y'all sat up here and made it about the girl motherfucking health. Now we stressing her out. Now we bullying her. Now we're bashing her. So then when I motherfucking let off of it, now y'all going to court and you her motherfucking attorney. Girl, y'all have to stop. Y'all have to stop with the bullshit, yo. Dead ass, let me send these fucking nails off. Like, y'all have to stop with the bullshit. Y'all have to. For real. Because one thing about me is I ain't never produced no bullshit to y'all. I ain't never met y'all with no bullshit ass energy. I've never met y'all with no bullshit ass energy. And then for the way that she coming about it, come on now. Come on now. Like, that's why I ain't even want to talk. That's why I didn't even want to talk. Because I knew this shit was going to go all the way to fuck left. Because I don't expect a bitch to see me wrong. I don't expect a bitch to see when they wrong. I'm not going to convince you that you're wrong, nor am I trying to convince you that you're wrong. I don't expect a bitch to see it. Nor be like, oh shit, my bad. I should have hit you up on the back end. Or I should have motherfucking text you in the DMs or something, let you know what was tea. Bitch, you can't, I wouldn't expect you. That's why I didn't want to talk about shit. I ain't trying to convince no bitch they wrong. I just move the fuck around. I don't need to convince nobody they wrong. One thing about it is I know I can't control nobody's actions but my own. I move the fuck around. When I see some shit that I don't like, I move the fuck around. It's just that simple for me. I don't have to have an argument with you about what it was, how shit played out, or what it did with AJ. You wasn't in none of the panels with me. Susu ass came up there and asked me from jump, what was the story? What happened? Give me a recap. Break it down for me. Then she started asking the important questions so that she can get an understanding. You didn't even try to do that. You immediately came up there and started off saying to end the lie, to stop it, end the conversation about it. So that's exactly what I did. Now all of a sudden, come on now, you playing in my face. You playing in my fucking face, AJ. Then now you want to talk about it and try to give me an excuse, a bullshit ass excuse of why you did what you did or how all of a sudden you became her motherfucking attorney. Man, gone. Man, gone. Now all of a sudden it's y'all bad to be in court. Oh well, if we did. So what if we did? Now we saying fuck you because you bitches play too much. The fuck? That's it. That's all. That's it. This shit is good.
Can y'all pass the screen? What?
Fuck her. This is my own little corner chair. This is why. Cause bitches, the way bitches be switching up and shit, this shit I can't. When I say I can't take that shit, y'all, I can't. Cause I can't do this internet game ass shit. Like I really can't do this play ass shit. Shit's not a game to me. Shit's not like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna sit up here. Like this shit weird. I'm not gonna allow motherfuckers to be weird for fun in my face. This shit is not how I move. This shit is not how I do shit. And I would never be weird to you for fun in your fucking face. Come on now. Yellow pig, you know you in the queue.
I guess they want to come up. I don't know what they want. So, was she on Pookie's side? Is that the issue?
Yes. But that wasn't the issue. I wouldn't have cared if she was just on Pookie's side. That's not. So it wasn't just the fact that she's on Pookie's side. You know what I mean? It wasn't that. It was the fact that she told me that I was stressing her out by bashing her, and it seemed like I was doing too much to somebody who wasn't even trying to fight back or wasn't even, you know what I'm saying? Basically making it seem like I'm stressing her. And when someone with lupus, they could end up in the hospital with stress. So just cut it out. Stop the conversation. Don't say nothing about her. Just drop it. Just leave it alone. And I was trying to explain to her what we was doing, and it had nothing to do with her health. And AJ wasn't trying to hear that shit. Just kept telling me to drop it, leave it alone, drop it. So then I drop it. And here we are 48 hours later, and now all of a sudden she's the attorney.
I just want to say, not to cut you off or nothing, but AJ always been two-faced, and she always go back on her word.
But
that's just how she.
But Yellow Pig, but that's y'all experience.
This ain't a foster training.
Yeah, this is not a bash AJ thing, because you know we don't really get
definitely not a bash AJ thing. So if you got your issue with AJ, that's separate. I'm not bashing AJ. I've been following everybody for a long time on this app. That's just my opinion. I'm not bashing nobody. That's just my opinion.
Well, let me ask y'all, shall I? So would it come off like, you joining a bandwagon as soon as a host or somebody else in the panel express some disdain? Would that look like you looking for your opportunity to punch down on somebody you had an issue with? Let me see what y'all think. Just curious. What's up, y'all? Welcome in. Thank y'all for grabbing y'all heart me's and tapping, helping with the goal, helping with the gallery. I appreciate y'all doing all the things. Welcome.
Part of the situation.
No, I'm not. I was just coming up this off of what I was hearing that the host was saying. That's all.
Oh, just so we clear, this is Yellow Pig 24 in the panel when she was saying how she feel about AJ, but she said she ain't, she ain't about to, jump down on her or nothing after the panel told her it's not a good look that you using this opportunity to say something. But yeah, I'm just pressing play.
Yeah, but what I was saying is what she did. It wasn't really so much phony.
Thank you for helping with the goal.
I don't know what that shit was. It was just backhanded as fuck to me. That's just what I feel like. It wasn't really so much phony. It's not like she was behind my back talking shit and woo out the band. But nah, that shit was just. You feel me? I just don't like. It was backhand to me. Like it really was. I don't like
Clessy.
it like that. And like I said, I feel like
thank you.
For real, I don't. If it could be like something little like that, simple, shit, you liable to do it in another situation, in another case that ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Like, you
feel me? I don't know. Like, just certain shit be saying shit to me. That's why I said I really didn't even want to talk about shit. I didn't
With the level up, thank you.
Girl, bitch, don't piss me off. Stop fucking playing in my face. I'm not fucking crying.
Let me tell you something about realist right now. Realist will spray on anybody. Leave her alone.
Chill the fuck out, y'all. Dead ass. Chill out. For real.
I got y'all comfy. Shut up, Roland. I will. Okay, so let me understand. So basically, the case that y'all wanted to bring up, y'all actually ended up taking it to court, or y'all haven't made it to court yet? I'm confused.
No, we didn't take it to court. We was going to, but
But AJ was gonna be the defense attorney for Pookie, and she said, "Let her go because y'all stressing her out." And this was mad, like Aiden stressing out thing. I just want people to know that she really.
Yeah, and if my friend says she don't want to do that shit, fuck that shit. She don't want her name involved. They already spinning the narrative, like, you know what I mean? She fucking with the lady while she's sick. I just drop it. You know what I mean? Like, this ain't my shit to go up there. You know what I mean? To, you know, like, if she says she don't want her shit involved, period, then it's no point for me to go up there. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, we still gonna be talking about shit that happened over here in her space. You know what I'm saying, Jen? So
basically, the misunderstanding.
Corey started and Nene backed out. Yeah, he backed out, y'all. I did. I backed the fuck out. I told her fuck that shit. I backed the fuck out, y'all. I see AJ big bad, and I thought she was gonna come with that motherfucking Sasquatch wig on, and she was gonna tear my ass up. So AJ trying to take her spotlight. Girl, it don't got nothing to do with what be wrong with y'all head. I say beat it.
Listen, no, I need them to understand. Bitch, what be wrong with y'all head? What be wrong with y'all head? No, I don't feel like no spotlight. Bitch, my shine is my shine. Can't nobody take my fucking shine. Is you crazy? No, what I feel like is AJ told me to drop it, not to bring it up, that I was stressing that girl out. So I left it alone. And here we are. So I left it alone. I was supposed to go to court. How did we get here? Exactly. That's my question. How we got here is because I guess Pookie went to Nitra and said, I'm perfectly fine. I want to do court. And then she went and got her lawyer, which was AJ, the same person that told me to drop it. That's why I'm like, because my lawyer was ready. We was all locked and loaded and ready to go. Pookie was coming to my panel trying to talk to me. I'm like, girl, you're going to be on the docket. There's nothing to talk about here. We can go to court. So then my lawyer he told me, mute up. He started talking to me for me. So then that's how it was set up. We was all ready to go to court. We was all ready to go. So Susu was trying to help us make our case, get our shit together. She up here talking, we doing her little doo-doo, breaking it down, fricka shit. So we're figuring it out, and we're just getting our case. And then AJ come up there serious than a bitch, tell me stop talking about it, to drop it, that I'm stressing that lady out. So that's exactly what I did, was drop it. I ain't said nothing about it. I messaged Nitra. I literally will show y'all a screenshot. I messaged Nitra like, Miss Nitra, thank you so much for even thinking about taking on our case or whatever the case may be. I appreciate it. I thought it was going to be fun and entertaining, but they making it seem like I'm trying to talk about the lady sickness and, you know, woo out the bim. And I'm like, and I'm not trying to do that. I'm not trying to talk about her sickness, and I don't want to seem like I'm bullying her. She referred to Rizzy. I don't want to ever make it seem like that. So let's just leave it. It's cool. So Nitra ain't messaged back, so I feel like, okay, it's cool. We're not doing court. Next thing I know, I'm in the gym today, and motherfuckers talking about court is tonight. So I'm like, okay, cool. We'll probably just pop up and show up. You know what I'm saying? It's impromptu. We ain't been ready because we thought it wasn't going to be court, but whatever. Then next thing you know, motherfuckers like, AJ's her attorney. AJ the main one who told me to drop it. AJ the main one that told me. Now you can't tell me that shit ain't weird as fuck. So hold on, because I'm trying to put shit together. I'm trying to piece it, just so bear with me. So when you want to go sleep, it's not even nighttime. It's not even bedtime yet. Mom, so basically, so basically, she told you to drop it before she wanted to be her attorney?
Yes, she told me to drop it, like, what was that, 2 days ago, told me to drop it. I was on a lot. Monday. It was Monday. It was Sunday night, late. Sunday night. Hey, Mama. It was Sunday night, late. So it was like at 2 o'clock in the morning. And she come up there and she tells me to drop it. Leave it alone. Just leave it alone, Realist. You will stress that lady out. You will put her in the hospital. Lupus is, ooh, just leave her alone. And I'm like, all right. You know what I'm saying? And I just ended the live. And I left it at that. I ain't said nothing else about it. When I say I ain't said nothing else about it, I ain't said nothing else about it.
Okay, so my question is this. Is Hippie still available to be your lawyer?
Man, no, fuck that shit. Don't ask me shit about that damn court. I'm not going. I said fuck it. The fuck?
And I feel like we can still have food. No, I'm over that shit. Because if Pookie is the defense, if she want to do it, then just go over there and have fun with it. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I'm over having fun with have yours. I'm over it. I'm over having fun. Well, I don't sit with motherfuckers who act funny. I don't. I'm not gonna sit up. I'm over having fun. The fun been done. It could have been fun. That's what it could have been. Fun. That's what exactly what I wanted it to be was fun. That's exactly what the fuck it could have been from the jump was fun. Okay, so wait, my question is so again, because I just feel like it may be a miscommunication between you and Asia. Ain't nothing miscommunicated. Ain't nothing miscommunicated. I can promise you that. What she did was flawed as fuck. For real. And my thing is, and as I'm trying to explain to her what we talking about and what it is, she hit me with that. No, from a friend. Realist. Just drop it. Girl, man, y'all have to stop playing like
I ain't gonna hold you. That low key was a good impression of AJ. I had to rewind it back when I first heard it. Like, was that AJ? I ain't gonna hold you. I'll give you that. Really, that was a good impression. That's exactly how she would have said it. Like tone, everything. Like I can see the facial. That was a good joint right there. I'll give you that.
y'all have to stop playing like this type of shit is cool. Y'all just have to stop playing like this type of shit is cool. Y'all have to. That shit ain't cool to me. Like, that shit is not cool to me. Like, dead ass. Siobhan, I'm not playing. Y'all have to stop pretending like that shit is okay. That shit is manipulation as fuck. If y'all not doing a case, I told there was no reason for Nitra to want to do the motherfucking. I never told her yes. Nene, go tell Nitra I'm not doing the case. I been said no. She has a DM from me saying that we not doing it. She has a DM from me saying I'm not doing it. No, Chaco. Cause take me serious for a second. Damn it. I need to go drop these damn nails off. So exactly, Mamba Nitra did say she didn't want to do. That's what I'm saying. Y'all have to understand how it was been wishy-washy as fuck. So I was just like, oh no, it's fine, it's okay. We don't gotta do it. No, I'm just gonna start with that. Cause one thing I'm not HB, I'm not Kiana, I'm not none of them. I'm not Diamond, I'm not none of them. But who is you? Too much talking on this motherfucking internet when we're both in the same state. We're both up here.
Wait, what?
He was one of the. The hell? He was one of. He was a witness. Because who unloading the clip on me? Who is unloading the clip on me? There's no need. There's no need. I promise you. There's no. Nobody said that. What the hell?
Oh no! Wait a minute. I ain't let it play out this long. Okay. Okay, I see why they said this shit took a left turn real quick. Let's hear how far this shit went.
Y'all you just said if a motherfucker unload the clip on me because I didn't unload the clip on him. Mermaid said if it's all that, were we ever really friends? And I said my motto. That's what I'm saying. Because if it's all what? I didn't say she did unload the clip. I just
hey, we got Realist in the. All right, so Realist is in the audience. I know you're not gonna come up because you know what I mean. You be in your safe haven. Realist, how y'all go from, you know what I mean, loving on one another, now you talking about you ready to push her shit back. All that because y'all, all right, I wouldn't say because y'all didn't do court, but did you hear AJ's response as to why she didn't want the court case to proceed through? I'm just curious, Villa, because I ain't gonna hold you. Like, that shit blew up way too quick for something so simple. Now, I understand with AJ's mindset, wanting to protect Pookie's mental. Understood. But at the same time, I see your perspective when you're saying, well, how you going to say we protected her mental, but then you turn around and be her lawyer? So I see both sides. Just curious. I'm going to keep listening, though, but I am watching the audience.
She's spicy over there.
Oh, you don't like how she played it? Okay, so boom. All right, let me sit up for this. All right, so you saying you don't like how she played it, so you feel like tell me how you feeling. Like I want you to keep it a bean. Tell me how you feel. Like, do you feel like AJ just didn't want you to discuss it? If she wanted it dropped, it should have just been dropped. All right, so boom. So here's the thing, right? So did you hear AJ's response? Cause okay, boom, you coming up, bet. Here we go. Let's have a conversation, woman to woman. Make sure my Bluetooth off. Hold up. All right, here we go. Can you hear me clearly? You straight?
Yeah, I can hear you. Hey, Bell Bell.
What's up, sugar? How you doing, ma?
I'm good. How you feeling?
Man, listen, I'm chilling. I'm relaxed. You know what I mean? It was a long day. 8. So yeah. Well, before we go into this, you good? You alright?
Oh, yeah, girl. Just came in from the gym. Finna do me a little homework. No, I'm chilling. I'm real good.
Okay, a little razzle dazzle. Alright.
You know?
Good. Alright, so for those that missed it, respectfully, because I ain't gonna hold you, like half of this clip, I haven't even heard this part, so I'm kind of taken aback. So I don't even know what I'm getting ready to run into. But maybe you can give us a little bit a better of an understanding. So far, what I gathered was you and AJ had a private conversation. She asked you to leave the situation with Puka or Pookie alone because of her health. And then she turned around and entertained it. Did I get that correctly?
Yeah, but it wasn't a back end conversation. I was live, and
Oh,
yeah, I was live, and we were all like, so you can kind of like, a lot of people it was like 700 people in the room. Susu was in the panel, and it was all of my real world up there, and we was kind of like just dissecting it. So what we was doing was like reading through the receipts and everything like that. And in the middle of us dissecting it, she just requested up and was like, yeah, real, she has lupus. This is stressful. This can really stress somebody out. And if you what's the word, y'all, when you activate the lupus, what's it called? When it flares up, when the lupus flares
flares. Okay.
when it flares up, they can get real sick and they could even be hospitalized and woo woo. And so before I could even say something, like cut her off and say something, Susu got off mute and was like, nah, AJ, that wasn't even our angle. Like, we're not doing that over here. We're not discussing her health or anything. Before they go to court, we just trying to get the facts, because if you're going to take her to court for fraud, we got to make sure you actually got a fraud case. That's what Susu said. And but AJ had dropped like in the middle of Susu explaining that. So after Susu said that, I'm like, yeah, AJ, because that's not what we're doing. We're not even talking about her health. We're not even we trying to have fun with it. You know what I'm saying? AJ came back up and was like, I understand that, but that's really not the problem. She's stressed out and this can make everything worse. You need to just drop it. It still wasn't dropped. We kept talking. She came back up again and was like, Realist, this is what really pissed me off. She's like, Realist, I'm asking you friend to friend, just drop it. Just let it go. Leave it alone. Let it go. And I'm like, well, man, okay, whatever. So then I literally ended live right after that. So nobody reached out to me on the back end, nothing. I didn't even know Nene had still went over there and asked them to change the charges at court, because she was sitting in the live when us and Susu was breaking it down, or whatever the case may be. So I didn't even know Nene had went back and asked them to change the charges, but whatever, that's neither here nor there. But next thing you know, Nene messaged me. I'm in the gym on the fucking elliptical, and Nene messaged me like, girl, why is AJ Pookie's attorney? And I'm like, what you mean? And she's like, didn't she tell you to drop it? And I'm like, that's exactly what she did. She told me to drop it. And she was so dramatic about it when she told me to drop it. And she's like, she said that she's her attorney. So I'm like, man, so I go live. I'm irritated as hell, because I'm like, you bitches is weird as hell. It was the fact that you even had to pull up the whole friend word, friend to friend, just drop it, all for you to do some weird shit on the back end. And then she did try to explain and say, but I didn't want to talk to AJ at that point. I was live. I didn't want to talk to AJ. When I seen her walk through the room, I'm like, AJ, you might as well not even request up. That behavior was real flawless. Fuck. I don't like shit like that. I don't even like to be associated with people who move strategically weird like that. That's just not even my cup of tea. I'm a real ass bitch. So I didn't even want to talk about it to even get me that mad. I was just irritated with how the fuck. So I was just like anybody else, press the live button, vent, say they shit. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly what I was doing. But she continued to request up, and when she did request up, that's when she was explaining to me. Pookie reached out to me and asked me. She said that I was the only one that took up for her, so she asked me if I could be her attorney and take up for her. And I'm like, okay, but cool. You ain't think to hit me up and let me know, like, hey, so we is gonna do court, we is proceeding. It's okay if you talk about it. You know what I'm saying, like that, or even hit me up the way Hippie came at Pookie, like. I'm her defense. This is what's going on. We're gonna talk about this in court. I will send you a subpoena or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? Play the game. But she didn't do it like that. It was just real weird the way she did the shit. And I just don't like weird shit like that. I really do not like weird shit. If I can't make it out or figure it out, I don't even want to discuss it or talk about it. I just remove myself. And as I'm trying to remove myself, she wants to force me to have the conversation. That's when shit hit the fan.
Okay, but once shit hit the fan, you said what you had to say. She had said what she had to say. Have you and AJ had a conversation since? Have you and her tried to resolve the situation? Do you understand why AJ went and spoke on behalf of Pookie? Did you hear that part or no?
Yes, I did hear. I did hear, and I do understand, and that's all fine and dandy. But before anybody could even have a conversation about anything, she goes to Hip and tells him a lie. Like, you know what I'm saying? So she's stirring the pot even more in a negative way. More reason why that's what I'm saying. If you move funny a little bit to me, that's why I fall back, because now you even moving more funny. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm like, I'm
Wait,
glad
so hold on, pause. What Hip got to do with the situation? Why go to Hip?
I really don't even understand that. He said he was in the live for some other shit. And when he was on her panel, you know how he be just going up clocking different shit or whatever. He was on her panel clocking different shit. And that's when she said, well, yeah, I bet you real glad that I blocked your friend or some shit like that. So she brought me up, or brought that situation up, because he wasn't even, up there to have that conversation with her. But she brought me up, and that's when he like, what do you mean? Like, why would I be happy that you blocked her or whatever, or that y'all not cool no more? And she's like, that's when she basically tell him that me and her had a conversation, and I told her that he said, basically, you shouldn't be friends with AJ. She a snake. She a woo woo. She a liar. Woo woo. All these things. But me and Hip never even. We don't have those type of conversations, like about like who he should be friends with or who I should be friends with. We don't have those conversations at all. So I was just like, why the fuck would she go and try to stir shit up between me and Hippie? And of course it didn't work. But it's just like, what was your motive? What was your intentions?
Okay, so you think she was trying to cause friction between you and Hip?
I do think that, Bella. I do.
Okay, now I got a question. What would she gain by causing friction between you and him?
A lot of miserable motherfuckers don't gain nothing from the miserable shit that they do. They're just sitting there miserable, and they would like somebody else to sit and be miserable with them.
All right, pause. Before this situation happened, did AJ come off like she's a miserable person before this?
I feel like in some situations she do be like, you can let it go. You can let it go. You overly mad about some shit. That looks miserable.
Hmm, that's interesting. Okay, so you do understand, and again, because I'm just listening to the clip like everybody else, and I appreciate you speaking because you ain't have to. With AJ's response in the next clip, she's saying that had she not stepped in for Pookie, she would have got railroaded over in that case in FOE. That they was going pretty much dog walker for asking for help. And she didn't want her to go in there and deal with that by herself. So that's why she stepped in for her. Do
But
you feel like she should have just allowed you to wait, so what side was you on as far as the I didn't even ask that question. Where was you at with it, like with the whole Pookie situation? Do you feel like she was trying to get over going in this one DM, that one DM, asking for help? Like, what's your thoughts on that?
and that's what we was really just trying to figure out, Bella, that night in my life. That's what we was really trying to figure out. And you can get Susu in here to tell you, because I'm like, some of the dates is adding up. So, you know what I'm saying? We was just trying to find like discrepancies, because my initial issue with Pookie did not have nothing to do with the money. It's how me and Pookie was having our issue, and then random people was just coming out with these receipts. Like literally, as I'm sitting in Mermaid Live, people are sending me receipts that she went and asked them for money, and I'm like, that shit is weird. And so then one of my supporters was like, you know what? I'm just gonna keep it a buck. I think that Pookie be finessing you, and that's probably why she want to stay close. You know what I'm saying? So it was a completely different issue, period, before we even got to the dollar. So that's why we was like, oh, that should be fun, let's take that to court. That's really all it was. Wasn't nobody even gonna railroad her, nothing. We didn't railroad her in my room, in my space. Even when she came in there, before we decided we was going to court, Pookie came in there, requested up and everything, and we talked. I said, you're on the docket, Pookie. We don't even need to talk about it. We're going to court. I literally told her that while we were in there, and then Hippie started speaking up like, "Yep, I'm gonna be her lawyer." Woo woo woo. So it wasn't like we wasn't dogpiling her. We had never dogpiled her. We had a problem in Mermaid Lab where all this even originated and started. She was not dogpiled there, and she wasn't. So that wasn't. I don't know why AJ would just jump to that conclusion or assume that that's what's gonna happen. And then I also don't feel like Nitra would have just let that happen. It was court. She come with her lawyer. I come with my lawyer. We come with our evidence. You know what I'm saying? And we entertain. That's it. That's all. That's what I thought it was gonna be. Nobody was even. We wasn't even dogpiling her when we was sitting here talking about the receipts in the lab that night. We wasn't even when AJ came up all dramatic and shit, talking about you're stressing her out. Ooh, we wasn't even dogpiling her then. So I don't know where she got that assumption from.
Now I got a question. What happened with FOE? Did y'all even get down to the bottom line if Pookie was getting over, if she wasn't getting over? Like,
Well, so that case, so I really did want to try to bring it to Bella's court on Sunday, but Bella's court wasn't really. Y'all was in the chambers, so. But I really did.
oh damn! So it just so happened that I chose to speak on this, and now we ain't that some shit. See, I feel like that was the universe right there.
Because
If you
ain't no
ask me,
coincidences. Because ain't no coincidences. But
that's wild. Okay, but go ahead.
I wanted to bring it to Bella's to accountability court because basically the court was dismissed because she turned on her camera and started crying.
Oh
So,
shit!
but I did get a message basically from FOE court saying that there's still too many loose ends. It's a lot of unanswered questions, and that they feel like that is still more to the story, and they think that they have caught some discrepancies in the evidence that was sent to Nitra. Without me, when I said that I wasn't even going to court, it was other evidence sent to Nitra, and so she said that she found some other discrepancies.
Damn, she started crying though. Like, was she feeling overwhelmed?
Child, and I don't know why she would have been. They wouldn't like. That's what I'm saying. Like that's the shit, Bella.
Oh
That's
no,
the
wait a minute. Now Rosie in the audience just said she started crying after the evidence came to Nitra. So they saying she started crying when she was about to get caught?
because whole time. Because whole time, that's the shit she used to do in my panel that got me frustrated with her in the first place. Like she used to try to manipulate my panelists with them tears and shit and acting sickly and shit.
Damn. She said she was embarrassed and started crying. Damn, how the fuck y'all let me miss this shit right here? That's wild, man. I mean, I'm not gonna hold you. What was Nietzsche supposed to do with that? Like, I ain't gonna I probably wouldn't have continued either. Why are you laughing, bro? You cold, boy. You cold.
Okay. No, so yeah, so it was
Now
dismissed.
listen, you ain't about to get me cussed out by AJ. I'm gonna tell you all this cackling you're doing. Now I see why she was mad. But see, look, your reaction right now, AJ wanted to protect Pookie from that. From
I laughed at everything, Bella. I laughed at legit everything. Like
this
everything.
motherfucker. Sure.
I be
Nah,
laughing at
man.
everything. I really do. If you ever just sit in the real world, I be laughing at everything. And that's what I would have been in court doing. Laughing. just laughing, and I don't feel like that shit. Shit, it's funny. It's funny, girl. You see your ass in all these messages begging for $25 here, $30 there, $145 here, $425 there. You see you asking it. That shit is funny, girl.
All right, so boom, so bet. All right, so stay right there, cause see, we just went through this over the weekend. But what if she is in multiple people DMs asking for help? Because clearly, oh shit, don't get me lying, Rover. I don't know, but so if one person can't help you, am I just supposed to stop at that one person I asked for help?
No,
If
I don't
I'm
think that.
you see what I'm so that's what I'm saying. We so benefit it out. If she reached out to multiple people and maybe only two people helped her, then hey.
So Bella, that's what we was breaking down like a pound in that live when AJ came up. So we was just so all the people, we had a lot of people with receipts like in the panel or in the chat at that time. So everybody was like DMing receipts or coming up and putting them on the backdrop. We was comparing dates. Like comparing dates, you know what I'm saying, to try to see like, okay, so maybe she didn't get the 145 from you, and that's how low she needed for this procedure. Then, so one thing about it, and two is for certain, we never questioned her sickness. We never, not even when me and her got into it on my panel. We never questioned her sickness. You know what I'm saying? Like that was never a thing. So I do need you to understand that. So yeah, maybe so that's what we were just trying to figure out. So yeah, maybe she was asking because she needed, or maybe she was. You know what I'm saying? We were just trying to figure it out now. But we do feel like the little, like the wonky little $25 here, $25. But we were on to something because a man named Big Fish, he has a platform, and she went over there and asked him and all his panelists for $425 for the procedure. But also she had returned back and told them, like, you know what I'm saying, she told them like, yeah, my procedure is coming up, woo woo. And she even went there the day before her procedure telling them that she was going on Thanksgiving weekend to get or Thanksgiving week, that week of Thanksgiving or something like that, to get the procedure. Mind you, she was in my live parlaying and kicking with us all them days. We didn't know about the procedure. Because she didn't tell us that she was going to get that procedure, but she told them over there. So we was just comparing little shit, because he like, if she said in November that she by the end of November that she was getting the procedure, why is she at the beginning of October asking us for money, or at the end of December asking us for money? We just trying to figure that out, because if she got the procedure, what you asking for money for? So we was really just comparing dates and trying to figure out, line up the discrepancies. Bell, you still there?
Girl, I'm talking on motherfucking mute. I'm like, all right, so boom. So after y'all did the compare and contrast and all that, what was the outcome?
So we didn't. I ended the live because AJ asked me to drop it and stop talking about it. So we
Oh, so
dropped
y'all
it.
never even got to the numbers for real.
No, we just dropped it like she told me to do.
Damn. So that's an unsolved situation right there. Y'all don't know for a fact if she was scheming or not.
Right, and that's something that we was still trying to figure out, because and Big Fish is a huge key. Big Fish is a huge key to that, because she was telling his live that, okay, I'm going to the procedure. Yeah, it's happening. You know what I'm saying? And he's like, people was even coming back after like, yeah, where Pookie been? Did she, is she better after the procedure? How she been? Like, did everything go well? Did everything go smoothly? She ain't go back over there.
Damn, so she took the money and ain't even update them?
I don't know. I don't know who out of their crew, if she got any money from them out of the crew. I didn't ask nobody if they gave any money besides the people that I talked to on the back end. So I don't even know. But she told Nitra that the only person I think gave her money was Nitra and Shigo.
And that was my next question. Did she get any financial help at all?
Yes,
Okay.
she's from Nitra and Shigo. Yes.
Hey Bells, hey Court. Okay, listen, I'm gonna add my 1 2 and I'm gonna get down because I'm
Okay.
gonna say this. Pookie told me that it was for a procedure and the flu. That's what she told me. So AJ kept saying it's the L word, the lupus, lupus, lupus. And I'm like, well, that's not what she told me in the messages. She said she didn't say anything about lupus. She never mentioned anything about lupus. She told me it was for the flu and a procedure.
Yeah, that's strange because even Roro just said it in the audience that apparently it's alleged that she may have
The
lupus
yeah,
and
the
the
C
C
word
word.
and lupus.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Right. I'm not, me
We found
combating
out.
that. I'm just saying what was told to me in my messages of why she needed $145. But then afterwards, she told me she had got it all before I could even me respond back or anything. She was like, "Hey, I just want to let you know I got it all. But if you want to give me $45, that's cool."
And also too, Bella, because when we me and her got like close when she started sitting in my panel every day, I knew about she told me that she had like some tumor sized polyps on her uterus. So that's what I knew about. I never knew about like the C word. She said she had to go see if they was cancerous or whatever, but I didn't know about it. But then and I also didn't know about the L word until one day I was having a live. It was late at night like I always do. And I think I was talking about my aunt's lupus, and P baby came up there and was talking about hers. And that's when Armani came up and was talking about hers, and that's when Pookie said, "Oh yeah, I have it too." And then I was like, "Okay, well, I should do a live. I should do a box battle for all the warriors." And that's when I even did that. But she made it seem like that battle she didn't get nothing off of that. But the whole time, Real World Mermaid spent so much money shooting for her in that, but she made it seem like that was nothing real world. Because I really wasn't in a financial place. I did tell her when she first asked me for $100, I was like, I might be able to help you with that. But then I was at a place I had to move. I had some other shit going on in the back end. I was like, I won't be able to help you with that. She was like, do you think I could put my cash app? And I have proof of all of this too. She's like, do you think I could put my cash app up on your panel, and then the real world just try to support like that? And I'm like, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Everything that the real world gives to me, I'm gonna need right now. So I'm like, do you think that you can go to like a bigger supporter like Susu, or I mean a bigger platform like Susu or Braid or somebody, and try to see if they can try to help you crowdfund for $100? Because that's not a high price, so they'll probably be able to help you. But I guess that's when she went and went into their DMs, and she said that I told her to go into their DMs, but I didn't tell her to do that. But either way it go, it was just a lot of different stories all the time. Like the stories would change, situations would change, things would change, and what she was asking for money for would change.
Has Pookie been around y'all since the case?
I know she didn't came in my, like, how you see people walk through the door. She didn't came in my live, like, I think I want to say Saturday and Sunday. She came in my live. I don't know if she was like in there talking. She stopped requesting up because I told her that I didn't really want to talk to her, and so she stopped requesting up. But I think she was coming to my live.
Okay, and then respectfully, as far as you and AJ go, what y'all doing?
Respectfully, that shit is dead.
So you think it's a wrap for real? Ain't no coming back?
I think that that's just how I am sometimes, Bella. When certain shit, like like I said, when you move a certain way, that's just enough for me. I don't need you to get the opportunity to fuck me over worse or do any worse. If it just didn't sit right in my soul, I remove myself. And then to add injury, what do y'all, how you say it, y'all?
Insult to injury.
Okay. To add insult to injury, she went and did that whole lion thing with the hippie. I just didn't like none of that. I didn't like none of that. So yeah, I think I'm good on it.
I mean, me personally, it don't sound like it was a direct issue with you and her. It just sounded like AJ was trying to protect Pookie, because she felt like she was going to get jumped down on. So she wanted to make sure she had Pookie back. It's clear that you do feel like some things wasn't adding up, so it wasn't like you was going to be standing in the paint for Pookie. If anything, you were just going to be another witness to the allegations.
Yeah, no, I wasn't gonna stand in the pain for Pookie, nah.
So that's more than likely why she was asking you to stand down.
But how you gonna ask, I just don't get how you gonna ask me to stand down if you don't know my whole side of shit.
Well, let's see, shall we? Now I'm getting context to this, but nigga, your ass was laughing when we over here talking about her possibly being sick, might be having.
I was laughing. I was laughing at her turning on that
See, look,
camera
you
and
smiling now.
crying.
I can hear it in
I
your
was
voice.
laughing at that cause Bella, come on now, turning on that camera to start crying and ain't no tears.
Wait, it wasn't no.
There was
Alright,
not a lick of
God.
tear. Not a lick of tear. You can't tell me that that's not comedy. That is. That's
Is
comedy.
I let me ask the audience: Is Realist putting some seasoning on it right now? Because I gotta make sure she ain't adding no saison to this joint.
Y'all
I
tell
just
me. Tell me.
I need to know. Is she adding some seasoning or no? Oh, so look, Gemini said I saw tears. Gemini said she saw tears. All right.
Okay,
Nope.
Gemini. My bad. My bad, Gemini. If you saw tears, then you saw tears.
Run the poll. Oh shit. Child, y'all ain't right. Did y'all see Pookie crying in the panel? Did y'all see tears coming down? Red, yes. Blue, no. I don't know. Oh, wait. Hold up.
It's close. It's close.
Well, let's see. I don't know. They might have seen something else. You know what I mean? So far, the majority is leaning towards what you saying, but I ain't gonna hold you. You got lucky on that. It was getting ready to go a different way for a minute. I was like, And thank y'all for the follow. I appreciate y'all helping with the goal. Thank y'all for helping with the gallery as well. The engagement is appreciated. All right. Well, I think the people have spoken as far as that go. They wasn't buying what was being sold either. They saying it wasn't no tears, child. So I guess I'll take their word for it.
Yeah, Tess do got the clip, Reese. You right. Tess do got the clip.
Oh man, Tess and Mess got the clip.
Mm-hmm.
Oh hell no. Well, like they say, sometimes you just gotta see it through.
Alana saw tears. Alana saw tears. So about a couple of y'all saw tears. Okay, I could be wrong. I'm not above reproach. Y'all, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'm okay with being wrong.
Okay, now, which, yeah, see, I ain't gonna hold you. All right, so this Tess and Mess page, unless they got two, the one, yeah, the one I'm seeing, it's not, it don't have no clips from this year, so it might be a different page I'm looking at.
She in the comments, Bella.
Okay, so when was this? Because
Oh no,
it's
she said
going.
I don't.
Oh,
Well, what
she
is
don't.
going
I agree.
on? Let
Say,
me
I know
see.
I wasn't crazy. I'm like, I don't see that shit on there.
Hold on, real quick, y'all. Let me see, real quick.
Sure. I still feel like this situation. I gotta give a shout out to Manny on this one, but I feel like this situation with you and her is not your issue. I feel like AJ was trying to do a good deed. You feel how you feel. Ain't nobody arguing that, but y'all that have personal issues to the point where you was threatening to push her shit back and all that. I mean, I don't know. I couldn't really understand it.
No, I simply said you could, cause she went live and she was doing all that talking about. I didn't stream it or nothing to go over there and see, but they like she live talking shit about you, and I'm like, I'm not about to do this whole like TikTok thing that y'all do when we're both in Georgia. There's no point. AJ tried to diffuse the situation, girl. Y'all version of diffusing the situation is pretty funny.
I mean, do you want to hear what she actually said? Because I'm gonna keep it a bean. I don't think she was actually talking shit about you per se.
Mm.
Cause yeah, that's not what I got from the clip when I heard it. Now, Nene, I ain't gonna hold you. I don't know where the animosity with her and Nene at, but yeah, it was hella smoke there. I don't think there was hella smoke with you and her though.
Okay,
But
okay.
yeah, the clip ain't long if you would like to,
Yeah,
mute
no,
and
we can hear it.
yeah, hang tight, sugar. Go ahead, get comfortable. Yeah, let's hear what happened. Bald head. Bald head.
Stupid. people that started it, that I asked to stop, started it somewhere else, and now I gotta go help the sick lady put the motherfucking fire out because y'all got her about to get drugged again for double dipping.
Now let me pause. What's up, Glam Duffy? Because these motherfuckers, boy, I tell you, it don't sound like Bella. Then who is it? Who is it? These niggas, boy, I tell you, it don't sound like Bella. Shut the fuck up and listen to the clip.
When all she needed was some fucking help. Come on, bruh. This shit is, y'all are vile individual, and then be mad. But I got the nerve and the audacity to disrespect me when I come in a motherfucking room and be mad about it. Girl, fuck you. Give a fuck about that shit you own. The fuck? You was wrong then. You and that ugly ass bitch next to you is wrong now. And I didn't have a problem saying it twice. Both of y'all are fucking wrong. Hippie too. He's wrong.
Oh.
The way that lady got handled and that shit got spun, it was wrong.
Thank you, Nurse Double D.
Double dipping because that lady asked for help, but ain't got no problem begging when you need some. What? Girl. Now y'all done got real motherfucking quick with it. I'm gonna hold a box battle. So everybody else get money and I'll just get my 10% and be all right with that. It's still begging.
Pause. Realist, come off of mute, babe, because that is a great question. So is there a form of begging? Is it all just begging?
Child, because at the end of the day, if that's the case, we all begging. If that's the case, AJ, you beg just like me, girl.
In what way would you classify what exactly would AJ be doing that's classified as begging?
They have to pay dues that go up after a certain hour. They have dues. Y'all have to pay dues. Y'all have to hit the live go. Like, what are you talking about? So my thing is, so why can't Pookie press the live button and create her a community where she can get support?
But you do know that it's not an obligation. It is optional.
When is it? When do I ever? When is it ever an obligation for the real world to put money in my pocket? I never make it an obligation for them. So when have you heard me begging?
I ain't gonna hold you. I don't be hearing nobody beg if it was up to me to answer the question. But she mentioned that the box battles, she said that people be slick begging by doing box battles just because they know they're going to get that little cut.
And what? And I do a box battle because I'm like, yep, I know I want my little TikTok check to be a little fatter next week. Let me go on and do me a box battle on Friday. What's tea?
Okay, so I think what she's saying is it sort of kind of maybe look like if you getting your hustle in one way, you know what I mean, sliding in the DMs, asking for a couple of dollars, might be somebody else's hustle.
And that's cool too, so we can argue about it at court.
Hey, ain't that why we here? Let's continue to listen, shall we? Go back on mute, baby.
Somebody said, what if she lied to you? Who lied to me? What are you talking about? Hey, Blazing B. The whole
idea that she was double dipping is a dumbass idea. She can ask anybody that she wants for motherfucking help. This is a free app that she accesses on her phone that she pay for. That's dumb. Everybody asking me the person asking me what is she like to me. I guess you're talking about Pookie. It's an elaborate lie. I just told you I've been talking to Pookie since August 12th of 2024. And she's not asked me for a thing, done nothing but support me. Nothing but support me. Times are hard now. So she reached out and she asked a lot of people. Because I didn't even know that she had done asked me. I didn't even see it in my inbox until yesterday. I didn't even see it until yesterday. Just happened upon the shit. After all of this stuff done went down, Pookie inboxed me and said, thank you. I wanted to have a conversation with you or tell you something. And I clicked it and I'm like, oh, damn, I've been talking to Pookie. I didn't know, I didn't remember the name. She had already asked me and it was all the way in all of my shit, of all of the shit in my inbox. I didn't even see it. She asked everybody. She was desperate. For y'all trying to tell me that the lady I can't. Sometimes you just gotta let people be people. That's what you gotta do. Cause this is sad and pathetic that a motherfucker be this mad cause they got asked to stop. The fuck? You made friends with this woman. She has lupus and cancer. And you're mad because someone asked you to stop? Am I tripping?
Y'all honestly can't hear what AJ saying over the music? Y'all can't hear for real? Not the disco balls in the chat.
No, we can hear it. We can hear it.
Child, they being childish in that audience gear.
You cussing, spitting, disrespectful, mad because I asked you to stop allowing a panel full of people who don't know your friend to talk about her and say things that they don't know to be true? You're mad? Come on, bro. Y'all. Fuck them. I don't give a fuck about them talking about it was my motherfucking approach. When I went up on that panel, all I did was ask that it stop. I didn't say nothing crazy. I didn't say nothing bad. I explained this woman's situation. You don't watch people take their last breath. That's good people. Let me tell you something. Them wards is filled with people that it ache your soul to watch go. Some of the best people. And it be shit like a $400 fucking treatment that they can't afford to ride and to stay when they get there that they can go get to give them 6 months, 2 years. That lady was desperate. They did too much. I'm just annoyed at this whole thing. And for you to be spitting mad over there, really spot that shit, bro. Some of y'all gotta really look, bro. Some of y'all gotta really look deeper within. For real.
Double dip. The nerve of y'all, bro. We all double, quadrupled dip. I know I do. The other night, I dipped so many times, I was in Jade Live asking people for $10. Can you send me $10? Can you send me $10? We all guilty of fucking dipping in. The fuck? I wish Jay would have came off her mic. Don't ask my supporters. Everybody's supporters be everywhere. I touch Nietzsche room, them green lights lit the fuck up. What I'm gonna tell my people, don't be over there loving on Nietzsche if they like that lady? Is you crazy? Oh. Some of y'all get it.
All right. I think we have the gist of it. But just so we are clear, shout out to the vloggers. If a vlogger felt the need to put that music on to that capacity, chances are because they don't want the video to get motherfucking flagged. So, if you would like to hear the audio in peace, might just have to tone down on the cussing now, won't we? But nonetheless, so realist, after you heard what she had to say, doesn't sound personal, right? It just sounds like she felt like Pookie is no different than anybody else.
It sounds like she don't know what the fuck she talking about. Just like she didn't know what the fuck she was talking about when she came up in my live that night. That's the thing. If you want to understand it, then understand it. Like I said, Pookie was not kicked out because of begging for money. That came out in the midst of me complaining. I don't like that she's spreading this narrative that, oh, I'm like anybody that come off of mute and ask for or put their cash app in the chat or woo, 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 that I'm going to say something to them or I get mad at them. Or I'm not even like that. Anybody that ever hang out in my room know that I'm not like that. I never even cussed the girl out for asking my supporters for help. That is not the case. That is not the case. So the fact that she's trying to take this narrative and spin it is her fucking problem. And this is always her problem. Like she came up in my panel talking about, I think you did too much too fast. That's always AJ's problem. She do too much too fucking mad, too fast. I was never mad. That was not what I was mad about. What I was mad about is the fact that Pookie would wait till I'm live. Pookie would literally wait till I'm live and then say that she called me. She will request up, say that she called me because it was an emergency. So I stopped my live. And the last time that this happened is when I really got fed up with it because it happens so regularly. It's been happening for the past like 3 months on a regular basis. So I was having my men's live or whatever, and she came up there and she said that. She said, it's an emergency, real. I tried to call your phone. I did not even get a call from her. I said, I would have picked up, Pookie. I ain't get no call from you. Hold on, Royale, hold it down for me while I go call her real quick. So I call her. She said, well, it's fine now. I mean, you doing your little show. You do your little show. And I guess you could just hit me later or something. Woo, woo. And I'm like, Pookie, is everything okay? Everything is fine. But I didn't know you was doing the show. So I guess. And so we got off the phone. So I come back to my live. I'm sorry, y'all. So then she came back up there. And she was trying to be a part of the thing. And I was just telling her, I was explaining to her, like, no, the women are not allowed to make statements or opinions about the men today. It's all the men talking. So she got mad about that. So I'm live later that night, like 3:00 in the morning. I go grab my bowl of soup out the microwave and literally I come back. It's been all of a minute and a half, 2 minutes. I come back and she's crying, telling them how Real wasn't there because she called and she just got so much going on and basically like guilt tripping them for me not being there for her. Whole time I'm there for her, and never mind the shit that I got going on. And she knows what shit that I got going on, but never mind all of the shit that I got going on. I just got to be there for you when you want me to be there for you every time that you want me to be there for you. So I got upset. And so I started venting. Then she dropped out of the panel before me and her could even talk about it while I'm venting, because I'm like, Pookie, I know you're not sitting up here crying and telling them that I did not pick up the phone for you, and I stopped my live to call you back. So she dropped out of the fucking live. And so then after that, the next day she comes up like nothing ever happens. And she was like, Real, I want to talk about this. And I was like, I'm not, the way you dropped out the live last night and you didn't want to talk about it, I don't want to talk about it right now, Pookie. I'm enjoying myself, having a good vibe. I don't want to talk about it. Then next thing you know, the next day after that, we on day 3. She up in Mermaid's live trying to get them to talk about me because she had been calling and texting my phone, but I wasn't responding. So that's really, it's just a cross of my boundaries. That was really my problem with Pookie, was her crossing my boundaries. So now when I'm telling them about her crossing my boundaries, and Pookie's in the panel while I'm saying this, like, it's just as simple. If somebody say they don't want to talk, just give them time, like, period, point blank. And so I'm saying this, that was a cross of my boundaries. And in the midst of me saying that, that's when other people came and I'm like, yeah, they said, yeah, and I feel like she crossed your boundaries because she hit my DM and asked me for this. And so the one person said it, and then other people started coming out saying that. That's where that even came from. That's literally where that derived from. I promise y'all. I will not I'm not cussing nobody out for asking for no help or asking for no money or nothing. When I told her I couldn't help her, that's exactly what it was. I'm a straightforward, blunt person. I said, I can't help you, Pookie. I thought I would be able to help you, but I can't help you because I got too much shit going on and shit just keep adding on to my plate. So I will not be able to help you. I didn't give a damn about her asking. She even went up to Hippie Lab and was like, yeah, I'm going through this. If y'all can help me. I don't give a damn about that. I didn't say nothing to her about that. So no, I'm not spitting mad at her asking supporters for help or reaching around or reaching out and asking for help. That is not why I'm mad. I'm mad about the manipulation, and that's exactly what you're doing, AJ. You're trying to fucking manipulate. That's the problem. I don't like the way she moving. That's what had me spit mad, AJ, and her actions. And then it's still after. She ain't had to say nothing about me, but the way that you act, you're wrong. No, girl, you're wrong. And you just don't like to admit when you are wrong. Period, point blank. I know when I'm wrong or not, and I do have a heart. I ain't did shit wrong to Pookie. I ain't did her wrong at all. And they did not just sit up there and bash talk about you letting all these people say all these things. On the contrary, they all know. They all been there. They all been there for months in my room for hours and hours at a time when I'm live. They all been there. They all seen everything. So what do you mean that they don't know what they fucking talking about? You don't know what you're talking about, AJ.
Yeah, and the reason why the thing with her accent, the reason why the whole thing about her accent really supporters, because I was just like, well, you're saying that she's a bad friend, she don't never help you or nothing like that, when you're like anybody that comes to sit on the panel, it seems like you're asking those people that come sit on the panel for money. Like if I would have never came up there and asked Real, like, hey, what's your CA to contribute to the real world? Like, you know, her little 1-2 that, you know, everybody has. It's like, would you ever would have DM me and told me that? Because you ain't even say, hey, how you doing? Sis, you just say, hey, this my CA. Like, you know, so that was the reason why, you know, that was brought up, because it's like, girl, you saying all of this about how she's such a badass friend, but a badass friend would have checked you from the door about you going behind her back and asking people that she has no idea about for funds. Cause that shit had me. Now the real reason I came to real about it, cause that shit had me thinking, shit. Well, this the first time I asked. I'm, you know what I mean? I'm asking her about her CA. And the next thing you know, somebody that I know that be on her panel is asking me about sending something to her. So that shit had me thinking like, oh shit, they in cahoots together with this shit. Let me figure out what the fuck going on. And that was it, and that was all, you know. But it's a thing though, like, right? So I just want to say, like, what if it was Dr. Duchess inbox that got message? Because people get in the uproar when people message her about fucking money. Oh, y'all shouldn't be doing that. Y'all shouldn't. So what's the difference? It's because I'm a comic cousin. I don't get the same protection as she does when it comes to her pocketbook. So yeah, that's about it.
But so my point of that was to say that the whole money thing was funny. I wasn't that just angry, mad about the money thing. That was more entertaining and fun. The way that the screenshots was coming out, the receipts was coming, I'm like, this shit funny. I thought it was fucking funny. So, and I even told Pookie when she came up to my panel, like, you're going on the docket, you're going to court. And she knew that, like, she was cool with that. Like, everything was cool. That's what I'm saying. Like, so I originally was mad at something totally different. When all the receipts was coming out about the money, I'm like, oh yeah, we ain't never been to court. The real world ain't never been to court. Let's take this to one of these court cases, either accountability court or it's a neutral court. And then Nene was like, ooh, FOE live right now. Let's go over there. Let's take it up. That's exactly what it was supposed to be. And it got turned into way worse. Now we picking on a sick woman.
Okay. I don't want y'all to hear me chewing on these chips, child. So here's my thing. With the situation with Pookie, the money, she only got help from 2 people. But since then, oh, that was fire. Thank you. I see you waited till I got off of me to do that. Appreciate you, baby. Thank you all for the gifts and help with the goal and all that. But yes, realist, I do think that this situation with you and AJ escalated. I feel like if anything, Nene, you were just up here. I would like to know what your beef is with AJ, because listening to that clip, I ain't gonna hold you, son. You got some pressure. So, have you always had an issue with AJ? I am curious about. Oh, speaking of Pookie, she is here. Good day, good evening.
Good evening.
Let's go, Michael, with the gallery. Thank you so much for helping with the gallery. If y'all want to help Michael out, by all means. All right, so Pookie, thank you so much for appearing. Yes, the topic of conversation is around you, about you. You're technically not on the docket. However, the reason why this docket exists is centered around you. Would you like to speak on your own behalf? As we already know, AJ was going to speak as your representative. Nene, she felt how she felt, but maybe we need to just hear directly from you. What's going on? Why
I
do
mean,
they feel like? Yeah, go
AJ
ahead.
still definitely can join us because I did talk to her, but I'm definitely woman enough to speak.
Okay, bet. So Pookie, I would just like to know.
Okay.
Okay, Jen with the well. So Pookie, can you just help us understand how it got to this point where they're feeling like you're playing games when it comes to asking for financial help? How did we
Um,
get there?
so the playing games, I'm not sure where that came from. I heard that I was stealing people's supporters, um, well, begging from people's supporters. Um, Hmm. I don't know, but this whole sickness, I think me and Realist discussed it. Not just me and her. Um, Other ones. She additionally was supposed to help with um, for me to book the appointment, and it was initially $100 to book the appointment, and that was what she was gonna give if once she got paid and understood she had some other stuff come up, and it wasn't no problem. Um, and I had been talking to her. She was like, "You can go live and do different things to ask for help." Again, I'm not a let's say I don't be getting up there live to do that. I did tell her that, and she did host like battles and different things like that. And I think I came in when she just said picking on a sick woman. Well, I don't think anybody's picking on me because I'm grown, and I can handle my own for sure. All of this extra just seemed a little bit embarrassing from those who once called themselves friends or whatever. Everybody just was on one accord, and then just all began to blow up. So I'm not sure what the problem is. It was text on the, so when I say on the back end, thank you, Erica. I was saying on the back end, and however, it's not something that goes away because, like today, I just got home from treatment, so it don't just go away, y'all. The appointments were going to go to like the Cancer Centers of America, and they specialize in what is going on because I had these things frozen long ago. I think my oldest child is 30. So this was done long ago, and it's just then came back again. I spoke when I sent out the message. I subtracted what people said they would do. Right, it was the initial amount of to what came from my insurance because I do have insurance and all of that. Right. Um. However, since I've been sick,
Eugene, go ahead.
I have maybe worked very few. Oh, I can't even tell you um, how many days. It ain't even been that many. However, it's once the short term. This I think it was yeah. Well, it's gonna be long term, but I had to wait and do the short term first. So I don't think that was the initial. Once the check post, then I would have some income coming in. Some income, not what I was used to, but just some over what I did have. So I don't know. Tara, what was the question? She said, how did this all come about?
Okay, so Pookie, I would like to ask, as far as one, how is your health right now? Let's start there.
I mean, I still, I'm fine. I mean, I cut up. I'm still Pookie, but it's still there. I mean, I ain't gonna let it. Do I be depressed? Do I be going through it about it? Yeah, but I ain't gonna let it defeat me.
Okay, how do you feel as far as, I'm not sure if you was listening in, but respectfully, how do you feel about Realist and a few others that you interact with saying they basically don't believe that you're really in the situation that you're in?
That's the problem now. That's where I'm at now. Like because we all talked about this. So what's the well? We ain't even gonna say, oh, me and Willis talked about it.
Yeah, because I was about to say, Pookie, you don't. Pookie, when that situation first happened, right? I didn't know you from a can of paint. Like I did not know you at all. Like I didn't even like say hello or how you doing. I simply went up there and say, "Hey, real. Well, I'm saying my real reparations, girl. I like your room. I want to support." And then you inboxed me out of nowhere, and then you told me that this was your cash app, how much money you needed, right? And then you said it was for seed treatment.
Mm-hmm.
Then you came back and you told me you
Yeah.
was like,
What?
"No, it's for a procedure and the flu." You told me it was for a procedure and the flu, and that.
Hold on, Nene.
And,
Let me pull this up. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm
Yeah,
listening.
and then you were like, hey, I have it all. I just wanted to let you know I have it all. I don't
But
need it. Just give me
$45.
$45 on the
But
side.
$45.
And I was like, I didn't answer because I was just like, okay, yeah,
I'm a
this is,
screenshot it. It's okay. Okay, go ahead. But you can go ahead.
yeah. I was just like, that. I was just like, you know what, that this is just a little too, like it made me raise my eyebrow a little bit because I'm like, okay, this has happened like literally in 24 hours. You went from, hey, I need the 145 to no, I don't need it. I have it all. Just give me a little $45 on the side.
Didn't even start at 145. That wasn't the text at all. But
It was
okay.
the text messages. I mean,
I'm a
Pookie.
screenshot it for you. But go ahead.
Yeah, no, Pookie. And I told you, I said, hey, my nigga Pookie, like, keep it real. Like, if you know what I mean, like, hey, you don't have to do that, whatever, like that to me,
Well,
especially because, like they said, I ain't no doc. I don't be throwing money on this motherfucker, and I don't got money like that. But if that's something you genuinely need, then you know what I mean. Like,
when did we discuss that when you said that I sent the message, or you discussed it
yeah, Pookie, it
when
was
y'all
on
were
Realist
talking?
panel.
Because you said you
Yeah.
didn't know me.
Hold on. Let me just say this real quick. Downstairs they can't hear you clear, Pookie. I don't know if you like covering your mic or something when you talk, but they can't hear you
No, I'm
clearly
not.
downstairs.
I'm not. I'm talking normal. Sorry.
Do you have earbuds in?
Nope.
Oh damn. Yeah, it just sounds a little. I mean, I'm
I
listening. I
mean,
can.
it tends to sound. I think they say. Let me take this case off of it. Let me see.
Well, can I
Okay, I
ask a
did.
question? Oh, Pookie, were you finished? Oh,
Oh,
I'll
you can
let you
go
and
ahead.
Nene get finished. Go ahead.
Just saying right here, I wrote your scribbled your number out too, because I didn't want like I'm not into doxing or no shit like that. But Pookie, this is what was sent to me. So like
Hold on.
in court, you say you saw a mass message out to everyone, and that's not what you did.
Hold on.
That's not
Let
that's
me
not the
show you the
mass message
mass
that I
message.
was sent.
Bella, you got the message, right?
Well, you said I have it. Hold on, check.
Yeah, you got it.
The number scribbled out, y'all. I am not into doxing nobody. Like that's not it, you know.
But
It was in the
no, what?
DM. So will my number pop up? It
Oh,
was
you
on
taught me your
TikTok.
number, Pokey. You told me to call you.
And then it was you had said that you had sent out a mass message, but it was separate DMs to everyone. But I
Uh huh.
just have a question regarding over at the fish aquarium because I didn't even know. You know what I'm saying? I had introduced you to them. I didn't even know that you had hit all of them up. You get what I'm saying? And that was in November for the four and some change,
That's
like 425.
yeah. That's
But
right.
it was the week of Thanksgiving.
It was before. But go ahead.
Huh? Oh, it
It was
was
sitting
the
on the
week of
floor
thank.
here.
Oh, well, go ahead. I'll let you finish. Go ahead.
No, I was saying it was before. But go ahead.
No, it was in September, October, November. It was in November. I've got the
I mean, when you said the week of Thanksgiving, I was saying it was before. But go ahead.
right. I know, but you had informed them that you had that it was you had. I guess it was the week of Thanksgiving. You had told them that you were on your way to Dallas, and
Mm,
and it was that night. And so
I,
when I
I
had
got
spoke
you.
with them when they had gave me that information because I didn't ask for it, I didn't know anything that was going on until they asked me, "How are you doing?" Because you had the procedure. And I was like, well, I didn't know. I was like, she didn't say anything, about that you were having a procedure. And it was that week of Thanksgiving, but you were, what I'm saying, you were chilling over there in the real world with us. If we would have known that
Because I
you were
didn't. The procedure never happened because it was it was never paid in full.
right, but
And I told them
Pookie,
that.
but
I
you're
talked to
not
them.
listening. You're not listening to me. That's what you had told Fish and them that you had the procedure.
No, I talked to them, and it didn't even go through.
Let me get him here
Yeah,
because
yeah.
because all
What
of
is
them
her
had
name?
stated because that's why they
Hold on,
were
go ahead, Bella.
asking me. That's why they were asking me because they hadn't heard from you or seen you since the day they had asked you how did
No,
the
I done been.
procedure
They done
go.
seen the baby and everything.
Right. Right. That was the same day that you had told them that you had went to
No,
Dallas
that
to
wasn't
get
the
the
same day.
procedure.
I done been. Fish
But
didn't
one
see the
moment,
baby.
because
Nothing.
I'm not
Go
sure if
ahead,
y'all
Bella.
paying attention to the audience. So Glam just said, Pookie, if you want, you can call me and I'll send you the people that cover procedures and help you with it.
Okay, okay, Glenn.
So look like yeah. So look like you got some assistance right there in that aspect.
And Bella, I think I did hear you say the two, because that was correct. Um,
Thank
I
you, Ghost.
I
I'm
think you
sorry, go
had
ahead, Pookie.
you was I just heard you talking, you and Realist talking when I came in. You said picking on a sick lady, them taking it to court. Um, I was told that it wasn't even her.
No, I was talking because that's what we just listened to the clip of AJ, and that's what she was saying. Like basically, she was making it seem like now we was all picking on the sick lady, but now you come up to my panel and I was like, Pookie, you finna be on the docket, and then Hippie was like, mute up, real, and then he started speaking to you as my attorney, and you was responding, and you knew what was up, and everything was cool, was it not?
Who said? Hold on, you wasn't saying nothing real. You wasn't even talking. You was looking so serious. You wasn't saying nothing.
So I didn't say you gonna be on the docket soon as when you first requested up. I didn't say that.
If you said that, I didn't hear you, but you wasn't saying nothing. You
Let's
looking
get
like
him
you
in
was
here.
real serious. And he said, Pookie, it ain't real. it was not real. He kept saying that. Did he not? He said it
Thank you,
wasn't you.
Ghost,
You
for
weren't saying
supporting
a
the
word.
panel. Thank you. Yeah, realist, you missing these gifts, girl. They beautiful as
Oh,
fuck.
I'm so
Yeah, they
sorry.
are.
Thank y'all so much for the gifts. I do keep missing it. Sorry. I did say that to everybody that was in there, and I was smiling and everything, like, yeah, Pookie, you're on the docket. Because I already knew what the fuck was up. And I knew I wanted to take you to court after Nene had just came back and said she had already talked to FOE about it. FOE was your first home anyway. So why wouldn't you
I mean,
feel
it's good,
comfortable having court in
and I
FOE?
never changed that. I
Hmm?
never changed that. I never changed that stance. Even and y'all will say that often, and I never changed
Exactly.
that stance. So
So how
we
on earth is
fine.
that a turf where you would be jumped?
I
or
never
or
said I
or
was
or
them. So
anything.
who said
I
that?
know. So that's what I'm saying. So
So why do y'all
how
keep?
on earth could AJ come to that conclusion?
When did AJ say I was drunk?
I guess you didn't hear the clip, girl.
Like me being jumped? Like what is? Are we being for real?
But you said that you just said you walked in here because you didn't hear the whole thing.
Yeah,
But you
I
said you
heard
walked
you
in here
saying
and
how
you
y'all
heard me
picking on the sick
saying
lady.
about picking on a sick lady.
How
That's
you?
exactly what AJ was just saying. So that's what I'm
I
responding
didn't
to
hear
that. I'm
that.
responding to that,
Oh,
Pookie.
okay. I didn't hear that.
So speaking of here, Pookie, I hear from the audience that allegedly the case stopped at FOE because you began to cry.
The fact that I was upset already, and it was, and I just said that very much so embarrassment from if we had already discussed, like me and realist. Now, I mean, if she's saying she don't believe it, because we had discussed that, right? We discussed that on different occasions, right? Even via text, me checking on her. Just so I'm confused. I never said realist um, was jumping on me or picking on me. I think we even said that in her panel, and they was like, because Food's gonna talk anyway. She gonna get it out anyway. She ain't gonna let nobody do take over on her.
I think hip. If you downstairs, come up here real quick.
Get Fish over here because yeah,
And I
we
said
were
the
told,
same.
yeah, I was told something else that I didn't even, I didn't even know about. Like I didn't know that you had a procedure the week of Thanksgiving.
I did it. The procedure never happened. It wasn't paid in full,
I mean I
and my
get what
blood
you're
pressure
saying,
was
but do you
up, and I
but
told them that as well.
I get what you're saying, but do you understand that that's what you had
And
informed
my
them?
I did, and my blood pressure was up, so it never happened, and they knew that. I
No,
did
no,
speak with them.
no. I'm saying, but you had told them that you
Mermaid,
did.
I'm
So
telling you what I told them. That the procedure never happened.
I
My
think
blood
Fish
pressure
is here.
remained
There he
up.
is.
Okay. Hey, Fish.
Hello, hello.
Hey.
Hey, how you doing?
All
Fish,
right.
thank you for
Hey,
stopping
Fish.
by.
What's going on? Hey, host, how you
Mhm.
feeling?
Thank you, dear.
Good evening. Welcome. Thank you for stopping in. We do have a situation going on. Thank you, Ghost. Ghost, I don't know
Bella,
who
I'm
you
just waiting
are,
on
but
my
keep doing
time.
what you do. Yep, yeah, absolutely,
Hold on,
Poozy.
Pooh.
Yeah, so Fish, he was requested by the man due to this case. Allegedly, he was one of the
Hey,
people that
Ari.
was asked with for help pertaining to Poozy. Excuse me, Pookie and Poozy. Child, y'all both in the panel. It's gonna be interesting. Okay,
Yeah.
Jen, I see y'all. Listen, between
Fish.
Jen and Ghost, y'all
When I
showing
talked
out.
to
It's
you and
appreciated.
showed you your, I'm sorry, Bella.
Wait a minute, Pookie. Bella was talking,
I
babe.
said sorry, Bella
Oh, I
Mermaid.
No,
didn't
no, you good. I was just
hear
making sure. I was
you.
thinking, my supporters, thank y'all so much. Y'all doing that one thing, lighting up that screen. Love to see it. So, Poozy, before you go, that's what the fuck. I know that's right. Poozy, before you go, Fish. Can you tell us what your situation is as far as Pookie go? How do you fit into this case?
Basically, we was all on my live, we was all hanging and chilling, and one day, she told us that she was going to have surgery in Texas done,
Mm-hmm.
and that she needed a little bit more money to pay for the surgery and the trip,
Mm-hmm.
and to spread it around, let people know what was the deal was,
Mm-hmm.
like So I shared it to a couple people that already told me they already got it. They already got the same message
Mm-hmm.
that was on my panel. And I was like, oh, okay. Well, um, and we was just under the thing that under the thought that she was gonna have surgery. Um, we don't know. We didn't know what kind of surgery it was, but it was gonna be before Thanksgiving, and that she was gonna be gone for a good little minute to recover.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that's how that went down. That's how everything on our end. We was like, "What's going on? Did you have the surgery or not?" And we didn't never get an answer to that.
Was
Well,
it not
actually, we did get an
yeah,
answer
blood pressure
because
was
we
up.
seen you.
Blood pressure stayed up. It never happened, right? When I came back and showed that was like when I came back and showed you your girl, the baby. And then I
Yeah.
think I seen you again after that and showed you your girl.
So you saying yeah? So you saying
Yeah,
that you didn't have the surgery?
I did it. And you can ask what I call her.
Because I remember you telling us about your blood pressure, but we
Right.
didn't. We
Yeah,
we
it
didn't know
never yeah,
what
and
the
I
deal
told
was.
them. And they told me and you fish told me to get it together. Stop stressing.
Yep. I remember Sugar telling you that. Me and Sugar.
Yeah, so it'll be all right, right?
But we didn't know that I didn't. Well, I didn't know that you didn't get your surgery done.
Oh,
I thought
okay.
that was the week of the surgery and that it happened. I
Yeah, it was
thought you
supposed
was
to, it
just
didn't.
getting it.
No,
You know what I'm saying? Your blood pressure was up going into it, but I didn't know that. If it happened or not. Not.
oh, okay. I messaged for Sugar to come too.
Hey Bella, hey y'all.
Hey,
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 classy.
classy.
Hey boo boo. I just got a question, and because I just like clarifying questions, and a couple of people is asking in the comments too. So, was the procedure not done because your pressure was up, or was it not done because you were not able to finish the payment on full,
it
or
was
was it a
not
little bit of
able.
both?
It would have been both. So the pressure was just simply up because it wasn't. I mean, all of that was for nothing. Well, I ain't gonna say for nothing. It just didn't get completed, and now it's like you back at square one.
Then what? I mean, you couldn't have stayed, or I mean, I don't understand. I mean, okay.
Okay, so your pressure was up, so they never tried to reschedule you, or did they? Thank y'all so much for the gifts. I appreciate y'all.
Yeah, it very much so can be rescheduled. They didn't say it couldn't be rescheduled. It still has to be paid in full too, and it wasn't.
So you did travel
I
from
did.
Tennessee to Texas, right?
I did. That's when I talked to
And you
y'all.
went down there on a bar humbug and turned around and came back.
Not necessarily on a by humbug, but
Well, I'm just saying. I'm just
those
saying, like
that
you didn't get the
I mean,
surgery
yeah, it
done
didn't happen, and
and
those
went
that
back
promised
to.
to so the procedure. I think I gave the procedure to the date to everybody, and it was those that were like, "We'll have it," and I subtracted that amount, but that didn't happen.
May I ask a question?
Yes,
Very
Poozy,
cool.
you've been patient. Thank you for waiting.
Okay, first let me say, Pookie, when you off of mute and like how he was just trying to talk, we could hear more rustling from you than him. So
Okay.
just like kind of mute up, listen to the questions that's being asked, listen to be able to understand what we said, what we asking you, so that way when you respond, it won't continue to be confused.
Gotcha.
Okay. So my question, you knew you didn't have all the money for the procedure, but you went, sounding like you went based off of faith with the expectations of the money to be there by the time you made it.
Exactly.
Okay. So once you got there, how did walk us through the process of them saying we're gonna run your blood pressure even though you ain't made the payment?
They check everything once you get there. It's like, what is that? I would say pre-op, but prep. It, they hook that the blood pressure cup to your arm, check all your vitals and stuff.
Okay. So your blood pressure up when you once you arrived. Had your blood pressure been stabilized, what would have happened next?
They were at that time they were asking for the payment, so I think I sent like out the I may have sent the message again, or those that said, and got response from those who said that they would assist, and that was just it. The payment wasn't. I mean, so me stressing on the money wasn't gonna bring the blood pressure down. So me worried about where I could get it from, thinking that I already had, it was already gonna be completed with what I had already put there, wasn't gonna make it no better.
So Bella, hey everybody, hey the panel. Bella,
Yes, ma'am.
you had a surgery, I had a surgery, right?
Mm-hmm.
Does this make sense?
Do y'all got cancer?
Oh,
Does this make sense?
I'm asking. I'm only asking because all surgeries are not the same, right?
So I didn't know she had the C word from what I heard that she had lupus. So now those two don't correlate to each other, right? Again,
This the
Bella, Bella,
mm,
when you had surgery, right?
Well, you can't really compare somebody else's something if it ain't the same something that Pookie talking about.
Poozy, let me tell you how a doctor work.
Hold on, I ain't no
You
dumb
go,
bitch, and
you
I done
go.
had surgery
So
before.
again, so you
I
know
done
you.
had two surgeries. So you need to be talking to Pookie, not Poozie, because Poozie know how surgery works.
Oh,
Can I,
okay.
Pookie? Can I
Yeah,
ask? Was this an elective? Was this an elective surgery, or was this a surgery that was like emergency
That's a good
mandatory
question.
surgery?
That's a good question.
you said it. Say it
Yeah,
again.
because it's different. So if it's an elective surgery, that would explain why they started taking your blood pressure and all of that, and then asked for payment. But for the most part, surgeons
That
want to
was.
put you down on the schedule
Hold on.
unless it's a mandatory surgery without payment. So was this elective surgery?
It was elective, meaning that I requested to go there, go to those particular facilities. Yes,
Okay, so that
yes,
makes sense, and that is why your insurance didn't cover it because they're outside of your
right,
network.
yeah.
Okay, so at this point, can you now contact the facility that is within network and get seen and taken care of there?
I mean, I'm still getting seen,
Right,
but
but
it's
so when
just
it's
not.
when it's out of network, you're billed higher than you would be whenever they are in network, which is why you're incurring the costs and you're being treated like you are by the system because they're not in network. So you need to pick somewhere that's within network or change your insurance plan to cover the places that you want to go to.
So that's what I just did. I just changed the insurance plan in November, and
Pookie,
So as of
you're
January
not
1st,
insured under your job.
well, it don't matter if you're insured on your job. If they're not within network, you still
No,
got to
but
pay.
you're
I
so
just
when
say
you
so. Can I
when
just say something real quick? Because Bella, you see all these questions and shit right here, right? A question realist never asked Pookie. These are things realists never ask Pookie. So how can y'all say that realist was questioning the sickness? No, I'm trying to figure out. We were trying to go to court about the different discrepancies about asking around for all the different monies. That was just it. That's all. I ain't never
Yeah.
questioned her sickness or her health in this way. I just did not.
And I'm with real with knowing this and being a part of this situation as well. I feel just outside looking in, Pookie, refresh my memory. You said you already went through this before and had it frozen.
This was so the lupus is something totally different from the cervical tumors, right? And I had those frozen before, like when my child was maybe 4, and that's how they ended up coming back into the form that they are now.
Okay, so this treatment that we're talking about now was for what? Because all of us are confused.
It's on my uterus. There are tumors on my uterus.
Okay, so you were going to get that treated.
And removed
So
where they
you
have
have
been
been through this
frozen
process before.
before. They had been frozen before, so it wouldn't have been no cutting or nothing like that.
Okay, so this is your first time experiencing this, and this is why it is possibly confusing to you as well as us with understanding. But I am grateful that Glam is here because she's given me a lot of knowledge
Right.
as
And
well.
thank you, Glam, because I didn't know that either until they told me. However, I'm in Tennessee, of course, and we don't have all of those the specialties. We got the Vanderbilt where they do the students and they practice on you.
Yeah, and that would probably be the one that would be in network with your insurance. But if you want it to be completely free, that's where you'll have to go, or at least my majority covered. Because when it's not, then it's not really covered like that. That's
You say
also
you're
if
gonna come out
when
your
you
pocket
whenever you,
pocket.
I'll send you a couple of the places that assist with paying for procedures. But if you have insurance, it's kind of tricky because they're not going to pay just because you don't want to go to that certain doctor. Because how insurance look at it is like, this doctor doing it and this the one we pay for. We're not going to send you somewhere else that's 3 times more, if that makes
Gotcha.
sense.
Gotcha.
I'm a drop.
Pookie, I would suggest that you really like right now reach out to Glam and get your stuff situated and taken care of, baby.
Most definitely.
I hope that this brought
Yeah.
some clarity to y'all. And when we try to compare our situations to other people's situations, just because we went through it doesn't mean that they know how to get to it or through it. When things happen all of a sudden in your life and you don't know, and we have this app and we have each other to come to, and some things we choose to share and some things we don't share, I hope that we can find a way to stop prejudging each other on what the outcome needs to be for what we think it should be. And the best thing anybody could do for each other is bring positive encouragement to the situation. And if you don't have that to bring, then remain like the most of us and just see our way through the situation as her TikTok friend and our real life friend. But I hope this helped, Bella. I just wanted to come up and give more support to Pookie.
Judge Bill, it's on you, friend.
Bella.
She done left us, y'all. She done left us for unalive,
Go
man.
back to
You
sit I
left
went to
us.
sleep. Loving you is easy
Oh my
cause
goodness,
you're
Quincy.
beautiful. She better get up today,
Judge,
Bella.
they said Judge Millie, where you at?
Did the
Bella.
did the host go to sleep?
Shame on you for holding this emergency court case and then falling asleep on everybody with 1.2 thousand people on here. That's disrespectful. You need to be on the docket for falling asleep in the middle of emergency court case. Bella.
That cleared up a lot.
Yeah,
That cleared up a lot.
yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I mean,
And
hey,
at
it,
this
it,
point, like they can think, like they could think what they want. You feel me? At this point, I feel how I feel for a reason, and motherfuckers that's been there and been around understand why I feel how I feel. So, I think that that's just what it is.
Yeah, because it was, it started with something else, and as I stated, I just feel as if you were probably in your feelings because realist had stepped away and needed a break from you, and that's why you had brought that information to my life. You get what I'm saying?
yeah.
And you know I mean, and it's okay. You get what I'm saying? If your feelings were hurt, it's okay because we all get our feelings hurt. You get what I'm saying? It's okay, but understand that we were never questioning your health. It was just finding out,
But mermaid,
things.
Pookie know that we was never questioning her health. I think that she's playing into what everybody else is playing into. You know what I'm saying? So if she see 300, 400, 500 people saying, "Oh, y'all are so wrong for questioning her health," then she's gonna go ahead and go along with that because you know what I'm saying? It supports her. So. And that's cool too, you know what I'm saying? It'd be a lot of manipulation going on. It'd be a lot of manipulation going on. And that's fine. Y'all can allow people to manipulate y'all, you know what I mean? But I'm good on it.
Yeah, because it wasn't, and that, Pookie, it wasn't that at all. You know how the conversation, how we got here. You know what I'm saying? Because you were there in the live.
And she pretends that she don't know how we got here. She keeps saying like I don't understand how we got here. You know what I'm saying? But that's cool too.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm still fuzzy on one situation. Now, you flew from Tennessee to Texas. Went in there and did all this, that, and the third. And they check your blood pressure, and your blood pressure high, but you couldn't sit there and, you know what I'm saying,
Well,
get it
Glam,
calm,
well,
get it
But
leveled,
well,
Glam
I'm
calmed
gonna
walked
down.
y'all
take.
through it.
Uh
Glam walked y'all through it.
But
And
you, but I'm
Okay,
just saying,
so I'm gonna tell you though, for real, because I've had a similar procedure, right? You wouldn't understand. You ain't no woman, so you don't know. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't expect you to understand. Now, when it comes to those procedures, you can have everything set in stone, which is very true. When you go in and your blood pressure is high, they are not going to do that procedure. They're just not going to do it because they don't want to take the risk of something happening to you on the table
on the table, yeah, that makes sense.
because of the anesthesia. Now, from what I have experienced, they do reschedule me. They'll reschedule it, do another pre-op, make sure everything is good, set in order, and then move forward from there. But
But
when you go in there and your pressure high, they're not going to do it
but
because they don't want to take the risk.
Deluxe Braid said if it wasn't high, then how was she gonna pay for it?
I mean, we don't know because she ain't get it and how it was high, so like we ain't never got to that bridge, so we may never know. We is never going to know that answer.
Yeah.
But yeah, Texas, if any surgeon that's in their right mind, they not gonna do no surgery on you and your blood pressure is high. That is a risk of life, and they can be sued for malpractice.
yeah, I understand that, but do they well, okay, it'll be all right.
They said somebody
Yeah, I'm,
said as TikTok turn said they don't do your vitals to schedule a surgery. Yeah, Chelsea. I just don't.
Well, in pre-op,
but
my
do it.
vitals were checked. If they checked me, they checked everything. So I don't know. why they not making sure your vitals and everything is good before they decide to cut on you. But I know before they decide to cut on me, they checked out my vitals and made sure that my blood pressure wasn't high and everything was good. So
Yeah,
they can
well,
test, yeah, they gonna run tests, but my vitals were always also checked as well. So I don't know what surgery.
Did they check you up front or did they check you when you got to the back?
They check me once they call your name, classy. Do all that, check weight, go in there, check your vitals, all that
Yeah.
stuff like that. Da 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 da. Do all that stuff during pre-op. They run tests, make sure everything is good. And then if long as everything is good, your vitals, everything is good, then they will go ahead and proceed. If not, then they reschedule you.
Right, but wouldn't they do that before, like before they take you to the back? And I know every procedure is different. Like if it, because I know she said it was the funds, which y'all like.
Yes. Yes, they
Okay,
do everything. So
okay,
you
And
go.
at
That's just like when
pre-op.
you go to your doctor's appointment, right? You
right.
wait in the waiting room. When they call your name, what do they do when they call your name? They check your weight to see if you're skinny, if you're fat.
Yeah, that's
They
the
take you in the
pre-op.
room. They put the blood pressure cuff on you. They check all your vitals. Then they say, okay, da 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 da. Put everything in the computer. Then okay, wait for your nurse practitioner, your doctor, whatever, to come in. And then your doctor, nurse practitioner will go over all of your vitals and everything like that. However they may be though, comma. Class's situation is different. I can't speak for her situation.
right.
That's what I experienced. That was my experience and what they did with me. It
And
could
I
have been
don't.
completely different for her.
And I haven't been speaking on none of it because now, yes, I have a aunt with lupus, but that's just it. So when it comes down to the C word, and lupus, I don't know much to it. So that's why I'm saying I ain't even in the place to question nobody about nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? It's just that the asking for money went on for about 3 months. So yeah, and that's what Susu was saying. Yeah, like so yeah, maybe the appointment just kept getting rescheduled because she didn't have the funds, which was understandable. And that's just what we was breaking down, trying to figure out. So we were just trying to figure out the fund situation just to take it to court. That's, I'm just going to keep clarifying that up because that's all that was. I like these questions that y'all have. I haven't even thought to ask these questions, nor never have I ever asked these questions to Pookie. So, and that's not even what made me mad with Pookie. So, to be honest.
Okay, I'm just gonna drop. Hey, hey, y'all love y'all River Bay. Bella, if you can hear me, you was real wrong for falling asleep on everybody, and babes, you're on the freaking docket. So on Sunday, I'm gonna make sure I come up in here on Sunday, and I'm putting you on the docket, ma'am. We're switching roles because this is buffoonery. Falling asleep on these people. Jesus, fix it today.
One thing about it, she's sleeping good.
I'm telling you. Well, I'm gonna go ahead, get down. See y'all later. Thank you, Big Fish, for stopping by. Thank you, Mermaid, for coming up to help clarify some shit. I'm gonna get out of here. So y'all have a good night.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop down too. I don't know where Judge Millie is, but thank you, Judge Millie. Comic cousins, love y'all. I'm dropping down.
The fact that Cherry she do the most, but that did y'all see that video of her getting her wig done, and they was clowning her and said that she looked like a real man.
Um.
I'm not gonna
So
lie, I don't watch you.
so the
All
thing
right.
is, the
You
picture
go.
that
Get
she's
your,
mad
get your
about.
ass, bitch.
The picture that she mad
Cause you
about
out.
is because it's a picture of her, like, not dressed up. It's just a picture of her, like, long time ago, just as a man, and she don't like when people put that picture up. But it's like, it's okay, it's you, babe.
But shit,
Like,
Boosie cursed her out. Boosie cursed
but
her
see,
ass
this what I'm
out all the
saying
way.
though. This what
Boosie.
I'm saying though. My friends in the community, even before they ever started dressing in
Make
drag
sure
or
y'all talk
anything
TikTok
like that.
appropriate. We're not in the streets, thank you.
Okay, so my friends of the community, like, even before they start dressing in drag or anything, like, bitch, they don't give a damn about a picture of them not in drag. Like, you have to be able to accept yourself in drag or not.
Cherry's not drag. Cherry would be trans though.
Okay, but even if even if you're trans, you still should be able to see a picture of you when you weren't and be okay with it. Cause people gonna be able to troll you when they know you don't like it. And so people are gonna keep putting that picture up because they know Cherry don't like it. But Cherry should just look at the fact that, I'm beautiful. Y'all can put that picture up if you want to.
I
But baby, he
agree.
went the fuck off on Nas and told him, bitch, that's why you got to move out your house. Cause yeah, you
No,
didn't
the
have to
shit
do
that
that girl
Nas
like
did to
that.
That's
the
the
to the Down syndrome girl
So
that's
was
the
fucked
thing.
up.
let's go
That's
on to the next
I
subject.
didn't like the
I'm
way
not gonna lie,
Nas
a lot of
responded
people
because
stop
on
fucking
Maybe
with
the
Facebook,
that.
next subject, maybe.
Nas actually explained the situation and
Yeah,
did
maybe the
and,
next subject.
and he never, like, you really had to go look at for
Yeah,
what he
maybe the
said.
next one.
And so I ain't fuck with that. Nas knew he was wrong.
Yeah, a lot of people
All
stop fucking
right,
with him. I ain't
period.
gonna
That's the
lie,
end of that
that's why I
one.
follow him.
Thank you.
Bitch, you know what? Y'all get
And
on
what
my
did Michael J.
motherfucking
say?
nerves. Talking about some how you telling trans people how to feel. Shut the fuck up. And I mean it.
So
laugh. What
Cherry,
what they saying is
So,
that a
so
lot
maybe
of
we can
trans
talk about
people
something
don't
else.
want to look at themselves in the body
Maybe
that
that
they
we
did
don't
not
know. Maybe
identify with,
okay,
which
okay,
is
yeah,
why they
forget it.
made
Y'all
the
not
change
gonna
in the
keep cutting
first
my friend
place.
off.
But the thing is, all I'm saying is, don't let people know what to troll you with. I don't care how y'all feel about none of that other stuff. All I'm saying is, if I let you know that that picture of me fucks me up, people are going to troll you with that picture. If I just let you put that up and I don't say shit, baby, ain't nobody finna keep trolling you with that picture. They gonna let that shit go. But the fact that she get pissed the fuck off, I think that,
Erica
shit,
said next subject. Hey Erica.
bitch. I'm so sick of
Now,
y'all.
why
Bray
you just
King
call
said that, not
Erica a
Erica.
bitch? You ain't call Bray no bitch. He the one said it.
Cause don't call
Yeah, I
Erica
said
no
Bray King
bitch
said that.
I
laugh.
wasn't even.
Keep it on the
People
Boosie
said
Hey,
was
Bray
the
King
I
one
said
don't
who
give
that.
a fuck what
exposed
y'all
her
And
talking
fucking
about.
picture
Javon, don't
though.
try to
Come
make
on,
her say
say
call me a
it.
bitch. Put
I'm
me in
talking
the big
about
box.
call Bray the bitch.
Yeah, the fuck.
Thank you,
What else
girly
y'all said
girl.
y'all wanted
I
to
wasn't
see?
talking
And I
about
don't know why you said Erica said next subject.
So
You said
Erica,
Big K
get your
said
ass
next
up
subject.
here and say it then.
Oh, they saying BK said that
I said it
before.
10 times.
Oh, I didn't hear you. You were low, babe.
No,
My
you just
bad,
kept talking,
Erica.
babe. But
No,
can
I
we
didn't
play?
hear him. He was low, babe.
Can we play the one?
Shut the fuck
She
up
said
talking to
BK
me.
said that. That was my bad. I didn't read it right.
Oh,
You know
Can y'all play
what?
what?
pretty,
BK,
pretty. Can you play Dukiana clip?
oh, fuck.
Yeah, I was wondering what
I
was
don't
gonna
want to
be
play
the
none of
next
them
step,
clips,
y'all.
I'm
actually.
sick of y'all
No, that
hoes.
one wasn't
No.
about that, bro. It's Dime and him
We can
going
go
back
to
and
the
forth.
streets and play them. Y'all want to go over there?
Oh, where?
Yeah.
To the streets
He's
and play them?
lying. As soon as he in this
Wait,
He
you
finna
conversation,
go
not
to
he
you
gonna say
not
sleep.
some
He
No,
finna
I'm
finished?
go to
not.
bullshit.
You
sleep. He
done?
full and sleepy
You done?
now.
I'm not doing that
BK
over
been
here.
ready
For
to
the
kick
day?
us out.
Girl, I'm still on this page, baby.
He full and sleepy
Dom, wait,
now. I
so
think he
Dom
want to
from
save this page. He battled.
Dom that
Yeah,
used to be
exactly.
on Messy Talk ate Dookiana up?
Who the fuck is Dookie?
I don't think it was that
Dookiana.
dumb.
Hey,
Yeah, cause
laugh. I think
Dom
you
be
should. I think
battling
you
with
should.
butter
Hey,
them.
laugh. I think you should
Hmm?
apologize to Erica.
Mhm.
For what? Why they
Not
injured?
a
They not
damn
injured.
thing.
You just call
You
her a
called her a
No,
bitch.
that's
bitch.
why. No, that's why I apologize because I genuinely read that wrong and I didn't want to look like I was being messy because I
But
wasn't.
she still called her a bitch.
You did.
Oh, girl.
I just said bitch.
you
If you want to accept it, you can go ahead and accept it. I'm not playing with
know
y'all no
what?
more. Pretty read it. I said bitch.
Yeah, clean
If you
my
want it, put it in your
bed.
pocket.
I
Give a
noticed that
fuck.
shortcake that butter doesn't battle no more.
Yeah,
Butter
no,
try to get robbed.
she says she don't fuck with the people no more. Like she still fuck with Mish now. She
Yeah,
be
she. So what? I do notice that she fucked with Mitch, but I didn't think she. I want to know what's going on with.
Cause you got to think about it. A lot of the people, cause I be tuned in to Battle Talk, y'all. A lot of people over there are falling out. Like, Michael, he don't fuck with Auntie Jill no more. He don't fuck with Tootie no more. And he said that he was like,
Tootie tried to play in my brother's face though.
yeah, she was like, she had her baby next, her son next to
I
her.
wish I knew all these storylines y'all talk about in these
Nah, for
people.
real, I don't know
I'm
these
gonna
people.
tell you now. So
I know
my,
Michael though,
yeah,
but
Michael
y'all don't
don't.
gotta tell me. I'm just gonna mute up.
Oh,
Make sure y'all speak correctly.
I am, cause Michael said this himself. He said he don't fuck with Tootie no more because she had her baby next to her on the live, and Michael was on live dancing, and she told Michael, she was like, "My baby look at you like they uncle, and uncles don't do that." And so he was like, he wasn't fucking with that. And then he said he not fucking with Auntie Jill no more because he was like, he was on screen with her one day, and she was like, "Y'all look at Michael trying to stand like me," and he was like, that was his last straw with her. He also damn near fell out with Dukiana because Dukiana was like on some, she really was on some weird shit. I don't.
And they fall out though pretty because after they met
No, they
up.
almost fell out. They ain't fall out, but they
But
almost
Cherry
fell out.
fell out
He said
with
he
him
gonna be
too. Why they
watching
fell
her.
out?
Yeah, Cherry. No, Michael dog Cherry out.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
was
think
trying to
nobody
figure out
was
why they was
fucking with
into it.
Cherry to fall out with Cherry though.
But
Don't
You
nobody
said
see,
really.
what, pretty?
I don't think they really fuck with Cherry to fall out. I ain't, who fuck with Cherry like that?
but you
I don't,
know,
cause I
before
seen
what's his
Michael and God damn it, I seen Michael and Cherry fighting. I just wanted to know what they were fighting for. I
yeah,
didn't know
they
that they weren't
were. They were
friends.
Yeah,
going
him and
back and
Michael
forth.
are real friends. But Shortcake, you remember when Michael was talking to Dukiana with Nas? I forgot who else was on the screen with them.
So
And
the
it was
reason. So let me
really,
help. Let me
you
help
know
you
what I'm
out,
talking about,
pretty.
Siobhan?
Yeah. So
If we got a
Okay, yeah.
streamer, can we go to Slim Live? Somebody just texted me Slim's Live for
What's
some
Slim
reason.
name?
okay. So why you
Uh,
do that? Let me catch y'all up real
Put
quick.
Slim name in the
FLIM.
comments.
I
It's
mean,
five.
5LIM.
So there was a situation that Michael used to talk to one of the friends. Remember the younger boy named he's a pretty boy, Break.
I didn't mean to do that. It played by itself, Siobhan.
I
It's
don't know,
okay.
baby. I don't really care about none of
Never
this.
mind. Go ahead.
Okay, all
Yes,
right.
y'all. This girl, one of them
Right,
come in
you
here,
real
cuss one of
strict
y'all
today,
out,
but I
baby.
don't
I'm gonna stay
mind.
on mute.
I
Baby,
just
you
feel
know we
like
know how to cuss.
I just feel
I
like
know,
because I'm
but
not
y'all
a
can't cuss here, so that's gonna
fight
be the only
person,
problem.
but if that's
Damn.
what I want to do.
Oh, Rose
I just
over
feel
there?
like if that's what I feel like doing, I just feel like if we talking and we having a conversation and I've been talking
Gosh.
like that and then all of a sudden you feel some type of way because you don't like what I'm saying.
I
Now
don't
all
know
of
the
a
rest of
sudden you
these
trying to
people on the
police what I'm
panel.
saying. You trying to tone police me and now all of a sudden you want to shut down the conversation. That's some hoe ass shit. He lame as hell for that. In
I ain't
real
gonna lie
life.
to you. I ain't
Y'all
gonna
know
lie
these
to you, but
people?
I'm gonna stop talking just cause I'm not finna go there with you. I don't want to
I
argue
just
with
see
you.
Rose. I don't
You
know the
don't
other
know how
people.
to. You can call it what you want to. It's toxic too, though.
Y'all, I unfortunately just ate
No,
3 of
what's
those
toxic
mini
is the fact
things, so
that
I
you
think I'm
can't
gonna
put your
stop
feelings to the
there.
side and hear what I'm saying. You so
I'm
worried
gonna
about
do
my
one
tone.
popsicle
Don't
and
shit be
really
a
be
little.
done for the night.
It be a little bit more than that shit. Nigga, blood start boiling when y'all yell at us. Know what I'm saying? Like shit, we
Okay,
be
well then
over there.
go put yourself in the damn freezer, nigga, and cool off so we can have a conversation. I don't give a damn about none of that. If it's a heated conversation, it's a heated conversation. The way I'm sitting here still controlling myself, I ain't put my hands on you. We just talking. You get mad because of words coming out my mouth, then that's a personal issue with you. You a lame ass nigga and you weak as hell. You a bitch. So let me go find a real man.
Is she talking to
It's
him?
simple math.
I ain't gonna lie to
That's
you.
a lame ass shit.
I think you being abusive as
I
fuck.
don't know.
No, what's abusive is the fact that you shut down the
Vending
Lovely
conversation.
J
I'm
machine.
said,
expressing
question,
how I
why
feel.
Rose
And
stop coming
because you don't
around?
like the way I'm expressing how I feel, now all of a sudden you want to be done with the
I
conversation.
heard it
Nigga,
Then
was
we
she gonna
could
kill
because
deal
with
with the whole
HB
I
and
heard it
issue.
was
shit.
because of school.
Because she was stranded in
Am I sensitive or
she
you
was
just
stranded
giving
in
a
the
real?
airport with a ticket.
It was a
Conversation.
lot of
We're still
different
trying to
reasons,
talk about it.
girl.
You don't
Now
want
you
to. You shut it
immature for
down.
throwing a temper tantrum.
Who?
You throwing a temper tantrum though.
Can y'all
They
big box
arguing?
her?
On the conversation, you childish. You and corny.
Slim. You need to go get him a passive woman.
Who was
No, he needs to go
travel?
get him a passive fire.
Nah, he need to get a healthy woman, a grown woman, not no little ass girl that throw a fit every time she get mad when she want to say something. Just because you got emotions don't mean you get to say whatever the fuck you want to, how you want to. It's the way you talk to people.
And it's the way I talk to my nigga. He better understand how I'm talking to him and not try to shut down the conversation. When I'm talking to people and the way I'm talking to my nigga, two different type of people. I'm hunching you. I ain't hunching them. Hello? I'm not at work. I'm off the clock.
I ain't gonna lie to you. That shit ain't gonna never work. That shit ain't never gonna fly. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter. It don't matter if you off the clock. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter if you off the clock. You either gonna be.
Y'all the type of man. Y'all the type of man that
She
say.
said
Not
you
they
be
said they
talking
doing
to
that
the
this
rough.
weird flirting shit. Not they flirting. That's what
Right.
y'all
I'm
think.
on the clock. I'm off the clock right now.
So you respect
They
your
might just
boss.
be
So
having a
you
little
respect your.
conversation. That's how they do.
No, I respect my man enough to give
Oh
him my
no.
raw, unadulterated, unfiltered emotion.
It's crazy.
The hell?
Sound like they having a quote unquote topic.
So I gotta deal with
Yeah,
the
people think
bullshit.
this
I
live.
gotta deal with the bullshit, know what I'm saying? But I'm supposed to be the nigga in the house, know what I'm saying, that's loving on you. You give me the bullshit, you give the boss man the good
You was
behavior.
giving me the bullshit. That's why we having an argument in the first place, because you was giving me some
What
bullshit,
the
so you get it
hell?
right back.
Nah,
They used to be
that ain't
together
how
or
that work.
something?
That ain't how that
You
work.
gotta grow
That's how
up.
it works.
She
Y'all
she ain't
messy.
never been through
No,
no
we
real
need to
shit.
grow
That's
up.
the problem though, because my toxic ass be agreeing with
That's toxic, Shauna. That's crazy.
Okay, that's good. And maybe it's Bella Live.
Huh?
Yeah, maybe they're having a topic, you guys.
Yeah, I
Not
don't
J to the
know
L said
what
that
they
then there
talking
would
about.
be two 6-footers.
Rob, you know I don't be knowing for real. I'm trying to
I
see.
can't stand
Okay.
y'all.
No shade, baby.
Does that kind of
Bella fell asleep. Bella really fell
toxicity
asleep for
work for
real?
y'all in relationships? Like that kind of
No,
toxic
it'll be a
communication?
6-footer and a 6'2"er.
Yeah, I don't like that.
What?
Y'all are hell.
Well, I'm telling you, you gotta hold your head all the way back to look up at Rose.
Rose is like just a little bit taller than me.
Hey,
How tall you is?
I'm 5'11".
and he a
Mm,
goddamn lie.
2.
Baby,
I
please.
ain't
How
even
tall am I
got no
left?
neck, and I held my neck all the way back to look up at Rose.
Ain't nothing going
How
on
tall am
here.
I left?
You it seemed like you was
Siobhan,
like
what
6 foot
that?
to me.
I know. That's
What
what I
that
know. I
is?
haven't just got tape measured in a minute, but I am about 6 foot 6'1" right now. I just
Siobhan?
finished going through puberty
Yeah,
last
you
year.
was way taller than me. It didn't seem like you was
Yeah, I'm
five
very much taller.
nothing.
Like y'all don't see me compared to a lot of people, boo. I'm probably I could put up the picture beside the Giants, Skywalker, and Rib Sauce, and that'll see how tall I am. Do y'all want to see it?
Jen, I done met him before.
But
He was not
yeah,
five
they done met
eight.
me in person, boo. I'm tall. I'm up there with the Giants, babe.
He was taller than me.
I see it.
So where did the tape measure?